Do
I
we get
found it.
royalties?
Royalties? I don't get
Yeah.
money. It's like
I
the
have
one
no
person
idea,
that's
you should know that.
the one person that's watching the VODs is using AdBlock.
Damn it!
So yeah, you're kind of screwed in this regard. Okay, one shot. Yes, I don't know how long this is gonna take. It's extremely impromptu because it was literally like X is here. Okay, let's play the campaign. Vulcan isn't here. Well, fuck. And yeah, I whipped this together because Zeke was shouting at me, and let's play.
Yeah.
So, quick introduction. You guys are a small party that ventured traveling around together. You ventured to the south of the kingdom, somewhere, and you
What
entered
kingdom?
the kingdom, the Svalder kingdom. You entered this here village, and you
What village?
it's some shithole. It's called like Azure Hills. Azure Hills. There.
I mean, that's like 90% of the towns here.
Yeah, exactly. And there you entered the inn, and you kind of picked up the scoop on the hot deals in town. Turns out there's some sort of cursed tomb nearby that the wizard and a couple people went to check out earlier. Well, a few days ago, and they haven't returned. And since those couple people were villagers, then the elder is promised like a reward for bringing them back intact, alive or dead.
How,
It's secondary,
how
but
much of a reward?
a modest reward.
Let's get that money.
Yeah, he didn't think much of it. They couldn't. The peasants probably couldn't have gone very far, and yeah.
I needed to pay for facial reconstruction.
Yeah,
Yes,
'cause you
yes,
won up,
yes.
motherfucker.
Look, I've had troubles in my past.
I can certainly tell.
Okay, so are you at the map? You are at the map. So, I assume that this is the party formation. Feel free to change it up. I don't know what else to say now. Have fun.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to make a name.
Ah, you see.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
there you
that
go.
could help.
Oh yeah, physical appearances. So let's go from the back because it kind of started with the facial reconstruction thing.
I
X.
can't move my character and it's all black.
Well,
It should be set.
apparently
correct.
Oh, I can move it down now. Hold on. Now I can move it around, but it's still black. I can't move it left though.
You are blind because it's dark here. That's the reason.
Oh, okay, I'm in a dungeon already. What the fuck? Alright.
Yes.
Right, okay. So, wait, were we in an inn or in a dungeon? I'm confused now.
we are in a dungeon.
We're in the dungeon already, alright.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Now I can at least see my own character.
What's your name?
My name is New Phone Who This. Literally, I haven't picked a name yet. Let's see, we're gonna pick a name.
All right. Well, Zeke picks a name X. What are we looking at here? Tell us something about the character you're playing.
I am a wood elf with a super sexy body, but a completely disfigured face. You know, I've been in trouble with some wrongdoers, and they scarred me for life. I had to grow. I had to put up my hair in front of my face, you know. So I only use one eye for aiming my bow, which means I have problems with depth perception. But you know, that's the cost of it. And apart from that, you know, nothing too special.
And what's your character's name, huh?
Oh, my character's name is Reiner, which stands for something in Elvish.
I had
Just
the worst
don't
joke.
remember what.
The worst StarCraft joke. Oh my god. Okay. A long forgotten name, sure. Fantastic. Next up, in the middle of the party, Body. Tell us something about your character.
Oh, well, where to start? I'm a handsome gnome. Forest gnome.
That's some right.
Let's see your sexy role. Alright? Because right now, I've got someone that I don't know what they look like, and then I've got a mongoloid behind me.
I am not the mongoloid. I am
It's not a
merely,
D20. It's 46 drop lowest.
I am merely, you know,
No, yeah,
defaced.
go on.
I
Let's
am
see you.
God.
46
Let's
drop
see your
lowest.
row.
Drop. Okay, 10. Fantastic.
Ooh. Oh no, I'm with a party of mingers. Okay, I can understand that.
Hey, not everyone can be lucky in life.
Hey, I understand when I'm around, because my beauty is so high. It's people are gonna look trash around me. I understand it. In your case, it's
Listen.
a lot worse.
Listen, after this job, I can finally pay for some magic, so I can get my old face back.
Just get a potato sack, put it on your head. It's a lot cheaper.
That is not practical.
Cut some eye holes out, or an eye hole, because, well, you know. But anyway,
I guess you're right.
I am a smart librarian. I know many languages. Obviously, Gnomish, Elvish, Dwarfish. And my name's Hebard.
I'm not even surprised anymore.
Gee.
Oh, I'm a cleric. Don't know if I said that.
Oh yeah, I didn't say either.
Mhm.
I'm ranger and I'm specialized in bows.
That's good.
Well, tell us about yourself, D.D.D. What's your
But
character?
I don't have a character, but Zeke has one. And Zeke, would you like to tell us some things about your character?
I am Car. I am big. Car smash things. Anyway, it's a big Goliath in chainmail. He wields a warhammer and a shield, and is pretty buff.
I mean, you gotta be buff to make up for that face.
What is it with you and people's face?
Hey, I'm beautiful, okay? So,
Look at this handsome body. It's not all in the face.
well, it certainly is.
Damn it. I hate you.
Oh, I
Quick
hug
start.
your shin because I am very small.
It's weird.
It's like a barnacle. So anyway, the party traveling together and using the tips that have been provided by the people back at the village, you managed to get into the forest and then to the foot of the mountain. And after a bit of searching, you did come across this kind of decrepit entryway, like a stone archway. An entry point into the mountain itself. Wide open doors. You could tell that somebody walked through here not too long ago. Because it's like some of the fallen leaves and branches have been shoved aside, make a path to the door itself. Yeah, you enter into the tomb, the grave of the blue, because that's what it's called.
Oh.
And very quickly it becomes obvious that I don't remember the Goliath's name and I don't have it in front of me.
I am Car.
He's cursed.
Carr doesn't see anything. So he's kind of...
But does he?
Well, no.
Car
No.
doesn't actually
Oh.
do that.
Well, move forward,
Oh.
guys. Come on, let's go. Let's not go.
You know, before we get going, name.
Impressive.
Light. What did you cast it on?
Car.
Sure.
You do know if
Car
you
now
got-
shines.
You should be
Car
able
is
to
the
see.
sun.
This should be correct.
Car sees everything.
Yeah, you enter deeper into the dungeon tomb, and very soon you arrive at this sort of crossroads, right? It's a four-way intersection. There's a path to the left, path to the right, and path forward.
Wait. I would like to check for traps.
Oh, Where exactly?
I mean, I assume we can move forward if Hubert
Okay,
wants
it's
to.
checking for traps is
Car is
actually a
not
very
afraid of
slow
traps.
process, right?
Rah.
I mean,
Okay.
just look around the room.
So yeah,
kidding.
your passive perception serves you right. What's your passive perception then, everyone? Should take note.
15.
All right, and you see things.
Car has turned.
Yes, you.
Okay, so what you do see is that off to the left, so you can sort of see that when you advance, the corridors have these like narrowings in them, and then they kind of expand outwards after this like short stint of tight space. The one forward and to the right, they're fine, but the corridor to the left, you see that there are these like grooves in the walls, and they kind of catch your attention. When you look closer, you see that the entire like slab of stone in the narrow pathway is like raised above the rest, uncharacteristically so. So to you, it looks like there is like some sort of like gravity-based trap, or at least like something would move along those grooves in the walls. They span
Touch it.
up and down.
Touch it. Touch it.
I put my right hand out toward Car to stop him. Careful, there's a trap. See the things sticking out of the ground. If you walk on that, you will be hurt. Think we should go where there is no trap first.
As you turn around, you kind of like listen in a little, and you notice some sort of noise, like stones being moved. You know, as if rocks were sliding down, and then you hear like weak panting, like someone breathing very very quickly, coming from the corridor on the right. Like somebody is there.
Demon!
Somebody is there.
I hope not. But let's go check it out.
Car looks. Car sees. What does Car see?
Well,
Does
you,
Car
s-
see anything?
you see what you see. It's an empty corridor that leads off into the darkness.
Lead
Car
the
is
way.
the sun. Car does not fear darkness.
See anything?
Nah, it's just like this passageway with another narrowed section further down.
Am I still passively looking for traps?
You're always passively looking
least-
for traps, unless you're preoccupied.
No, I'm being careful.
Where's the fun one? Let's see the fun guy. Are we
I'm
leaving
getting
him
ready
behind?
to stop core if I see traps.
Mm-hmm.
No. I see the black dude. Where's the green dude?
Oh,
Your character's not sticking along.
You have like
Hubert,
problems.
come here!
Up here.
Follow up!
There we
Okay,
go.
let's
Alright.
go. Car forward.
Okay, I see. Yeah, you come up over here and you can see that there is like a cave-in. How typical, right? A caved-in section of the corridor, or rather the corridor ends here quite abruptly, and at the basis of it you see this like man. He's kind of like very thin, and he's like mumbling to himself and like frantically moving rocks from the cave-in off to the side and like arranging them in order, and then shuffling them together, putting them back into the pile, and then retrieving other rocks and like ordering them again. It's like whenever you catch his like, get the glance of his eyes, you can see that they're like wide open, dilated. Guy is like super out of it, psychotic. That's the word.
I think someone should teach him how to properly dig, because that's not how you do it.
I step into the hallway thing and say,
Car is the sun.
to the person.
And he doesn't really change. He doesn't react to you in any way. He just keeps going with the stones, like moves them moves them from the pile to the side, arranges them in some way, whatever. Then he moves them back, and he just mumbles to himself, "Must make order, move the pebbles, yes, move the pebbles, must now order, move the pebbles." Totally not paying attention. You look around him. That's a good reaction. You look around him and you see that there is a like half squashed person, like the corpse of a woman, really not moving, completely still. You can see like the top half of the body. The rest is buried under the rocks.
I knock an arrow.
Dead, been dead for a while, kind of off to the side. And also you can see that there is like a backpack, kind of lying off on the ground, dropped loosely, and next to it there is a javelin with some like it's an interesting javelin, right? Because you would expect like what like a sharp metal tip and then some wooden pole to like carry it by and then throw. No, this is like fancily made, fully of metal, and the metal has a like a bluish hue, and there's yellow ornamentations going along the pole and the blade itself.
Well, you bird, I think since you're the most charming one among us, as you like to put it, he shouldn't try and talk to this person.
While they're talking, I'll say, "Sun says hello. Who are you?"
Oh, you know, we can do that.
Again, a guy just keeps repeating like pebbles, order, pebbles. Does not react to you at all.
Okay, well, I cast command on him and tell him to tell me.
Command makes you cast literally one word, and then the character tries to fulfill it, unless they pass the
Right,
save.
let me think. I could say
Communicate.
Speak.
No, then it's just gonna keep rambling.
Yeah. Oh, it's not easy, is it?
truth.
Makes sense.
No, it needs to be a command, so you need to like give him a verb.
Stop.
Okay, and he makes a roll in this
What?
case.
No, that's not me. That's
What?
not. No. I'm not the person.
Oh,
I'm not the
Excuse
person
you.
casting. Hello.
it's late. I thought it was body speaking. Never mind. Okay, sure.
I did not.
Look, man, it's been a long day. Okay, I woke up in one place. I'm now in another. It's difficult.
Dance.
Okay, so you see him like freeze for a second, and he like straightens up and jumps like onto the beginning of the cave-in, like where there's some like loose rubble where he can still like stand upright, and then he starts doing this. He begins this dance where he like kind of like ducks down a little and then starts hopping from one leg to another, throwing the other one out. You know, I forget what the dance is called, but yeah, he's doing this like, little jig, and he just keeps talking like pebbles must move, pebbles must make order, pebbles order. Yeah, dances for a bit, then stops and returns to sorting pebbles.
I turn and say I've done all I could.
That was still
Cara laughs at the dance.
impressive. Just tapping my foot a little. It's nice rhythm. Do I see anything in the rubbles? Anything that might be shiny or interesting, or can I guess what's underneath?
Give me a perception check, I guess. I mean,
Does
logic.
it look like a collapsed passage or just a bunch of rubbles?
Yeah, this is like a cave-in into the corridor here. What can you see with a 12? I'd say that you can see that there is like a half-buried woman here. You can see the top half out here. She's kind of dead. And
Is
she's
she a human?
human.
If she's a woman. Yeah.
Human woman. And
I want to slap him to see if I can knock some sense into him.
All right. I think you will connect with. No, okay, roll a hit. Let's see how hard you slap him. And Rhino, you see that that the woman is like still has a backpack on her, right? But it's like stuck in place. You can't really access it or like remove it because of the rubble. It's like blocked in.
I slap him with a mace.
Who is the mace? Wow, that's.
Well, if you're actually trying to hit him with a mace, let's see. Actually, no. I think he doesn't even react to you. Like swing it, and just as you're trying to like clock him in the face, he like drops down to like shove the pebbles like away from him, and he turns to the rubble pile and starts gathering new ones.
What was that?
I'm just trying to knock some sense into him. Nobody else has got a better idea. Unless we help with
Have you
the
tried
pebbles.
speaking to him?
Yes. I made him dance. I did everything.
You're not speaking. Just
I don't
asking
know.
a question.
Maybe we should help him dig.
I put myself in front of him and I lift him up and say,
Hello, who are you? I am Car.
He is blinded. His eyes just burn out of his socket.
well, I'm lifting him up and like lightly shaking.
Yeah. So you.
Hello.
You pick the guy up and he's like still like trying to grasp at the rocks which are now getting like out of his reach, and then he stops and he looks up at you. And then like you see for a moment like a little bit of clarity enters his eyes, and then he says, I must help. Move the pebbles. Like she tries to squirm away from you.
What's your name?
Would you get an answer? And I guess he like turns to you and he says, Russell.
How did you come to be here, Russell?
I came with the
Go on.
with the wizard, and he turns to look at the corpse of the woman, and then he like stops, and you see like tears start welling up in his eyes, and he it's like this. He has this momentary lockup, and then he tries to break free of your grasp. Car,
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, he's
Car.
I don't remember your bloody name. What is it? Car, sure. That's what it
I
says here.
mean, he can try, by all means.
Oh, yeah. He's trying. He's like,
He can try.
yeah, he's thrashing
I mean-
like mad, but it doesn't really matter when you're holding him, right?
I mean,
He's
I
wiggling a lot, I think.
put him down. I mean, like.
Yeah, I think you should put him down.
I put him down either way, but like the thrashing is not really helping. But I put him down.
Yeah, so
you
he-
should just release him. I mean, I feel like he's gonna hurt himself.
So yeah, he drops down and immediately like goes over and tries to remove the rubble from the corpse of the woman, like, shoving it aside, trying to pull her out. She doesn't come out, so he starts moving the rubble.
I mean, let's help him, see what happens. There's a backpack anyway. Maybe we can find some clue. And I would like to start removing the rubbles of the lady.
A question: what's a piton?
It's
Is
like
it
a spike.
the climbing stuff?
Yeah, it's like a metal spike that you can like slam into the ground or a wall for support.
Alright.
So yes, we start removing the rocks.
Well, I watch.
Okay, well, I guess two of us.
I mean, I'm a tiny man, you know. What can I do?
That's right, you are a tiny man.
Car strong. Car is the sun. Whoa.
Yes.
Ah. Yeah, with Goliath's strength as backup, you quite quickly manage to remove the part of the cave that's holding the corpse in place, and you like pull out this obviously like mangled lower half of the woman, dead as a doornail. Nothing to be done here. And yeah, you dislodge her, and yeah, she is free. And the man falls down on his knees and like starts caressing the dead woman, like sobbing gently.
I'm afraid she's dead.
I don't think that has any reaction on, effect on him.
Well, then I'm going for the backpack.
He lets you. He lets you, no problem now. Yeah,
How dead is she?
pretty fucking dead.
I mean, check
Yeah,
for
but-
yourself. You might be dying.
Crushed by stones,
I
dead.
mean,
You know.
let's
I
do
mean-
medicine. How dead? How are we talking?
100%. I'm gonna guess.
You, based on the damage, you can assume that she died to a mixture of internal damage and like bleeding from the rocks crushing the lower half of her body, and she's been dead for several days now.
Ah!
Is there
The corpse
a
is
chance-
getting to the point where it's stinky, but right now it's just like a stiff dead and.
Can I
Clay?
stick my hand through her neck and operate her mouth like a puppet to get some information out of this man?
I guess asking questions is overrated.
I see what you're trying to do.
Do the roll, then you will decide if it's possible. Do the roll.
What the
I
fuck?
want to
I'm
see
getting
this
like an
happen.
ad somewhere. What?
I don't care if this works or not. I want to see his reaction to this.
Okay.
What is this, performance?
I'm not sure. It's some fucked up shit.
I mean, it can be a good performance even if he doesn't believe it for 1 second, but you know.
Yeah, sure. Give me a performance check. Oh my god. So yeah, well, it probably would have worked better had you not tried to cut open her neck in front of him. So the moment you try going for it, he like pulls her away and looks at you with like shock and horror. It's like, no, worry, no.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
She is weak, just asleep. No.
No,
No, my friend, she's dead.
No, she
Fred.
cannot be. She cannot. No.
Oh, no, yeah, she can.
yes, you can.
He says, no, you wouldn't. No, darling, no. And caresses her cheek. Oh,
So,
doesn't make much of you, no.
Is
did
is
I
he
find anything in the backpack?
is he looking at her messed up face right now?
Well, the face wasn't messed up now, was it?
Wow, I mean, she's pretty dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she died because of damage to the lower part of her body.
Yeah, I command him to kiss.
Saving throw?
You didn't say what to kiss.
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry, he passes. Still has no effect. But no, it's a lengthy hug instead. So yeah, Rhinor, you search the backpack and well, you don't really find much of note. It's like a backpack kitted for adventure, right? There's like a bedroll attached to it. There's some rope to the side. Inside there's a couple days worth of rations, some torches, maybe like a pot, a mess kit, you know. Nothing special except you find one thing that's like of note. You find like a piece of parchment, like a small square, like a post-it note sized chunk, and on it there is just one word written, and the word is Viridian. You kind of don't know what to make of it, and you kind of look around, and you realize that the woman, like where you pulled her out from, like she was lying on another one of those javelins, A second one.
She was lying on the javelin?
Must have been quite uncomfortable, no?
I mean, yeah.
Well,
Was
she wasn't
impaled
impaled on
on
it.
it?
No. It was like lying, parallel to her. But yeah,
Oh.
it's a second javelin with a similar like full all metal, like bluish metal with like yellow ornamentations. Looks pretty much the same as the other one.
Does it look like it could make a good weapon, or is it more of a decorative purpose?
Well, to your expert eye, Ground Ranger. To your expert eye, yeah, it looks like a weapon. Like you pick it up, you kind of like heft it. It seems well balanced, kind of, made of metal, quite sharp. If you can chuck it and hit someone, yeah, it's going to hurt.
So we have 2 of these.
So it would seem.
Well, I just give them to Car. Hey, Car, look! Car, toss!
Oh, Cartas. And Car instantly grabs one and tosses it into the alleyway. Just like, throw it out.
Flies out. Like you hear like tink 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 onto the floor near like somewhere beyond your vision.
And then I turn
Nice.
back. Good toss, car-like.
Yes, good
The
toss.
keeps the other one.
I wanna turn toward the man. I'm gonna pull my hair back, the one that's covering my wounded face, and I'm gonna take his face into my arms, look him straight down. What were you doing here?
The Bright Lord. Right? You now serve the Bright Lord. That was a terrible
Makes
job.
no sense.
It makes perfect sense if you played Shadow of War. Okay.
Oh wait, oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're trying to intimidate him. So give me an intimidation check.
Sure.
His mind is just blank, gone, fully focused on the fact that whoever this is, kinda dead.
I run up and try to do the same. I'm not sure how scary a little gnome child can be, but
I mean, I guess this comes from like an unexpected direction, and you're asking like why you're asking for why they're here, right?
yes. Tell me.
We came with the wizard, and then there was a trap, and the corridor it collapsed, and he turns, he looks back down at the woman, and then he says, "Oh God," and like breaks down, starts crying.
Ugh.
Yep. So is there any way through the corridor, or is it completely collapsed?
Pretty freaking collapsed. It would take like proper mining effort to get through this.
Okay, well I look at the guy one last time, and you should get out of here. Give her a proper burial. It's not safe.
I mean, these are the people that the wizard sent in for the reward, right? Or am I crazy?
I thought we were working for the mayor or something.
The mayor, yes, and right now this seems to match the description. There is a couple, and they were in here. It's just the wizard that's missing.
But the wizard didn't matter for the reward, did he?
Nah, the mayor only cared for the villagers.
So, is he... What?
So I could literally pick up this little dude and walk away with him.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, then quest complete, right?
Job well done.
Job done. Let's go.
All right. Good job, everybody. Let's go.
Shouldn't we look for better things?
No, we get a reward.
Okay.
Car, go look for wizard. Car is the
still
son.
Still think we should come back, you know. It's an interesting place.
So you want to take these two out, claim the reward, and come back?
Yes?
Okay.
I mean, we can find the wizard. Maybe they want him too, you know. We can talk to the
Yeah, let's do that.
elder guy.
Alright, so we grab along this little dude Reno.
And the woman. And the woman.
Can I just, convince them to come?
Nah, fuck that. Just grab him.
It depends what you mean by convince.
Grab him.
Told,
yes.
fuck. Yeah, probably.
That's a good
If you're taking the corpse as well, then he won't resist.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well, then
full-
we scare the corpse then.
He is fully he's fully focused on the woman. If you take the corpse, then he just like follows after. So yeah, you come to the center. Obviously, the crossroad again. Probably not the guy. The javelin is like lying here awkwardly near the middle after you
Hey,
tossed it
look.
out.
Pick it up.
It's your dust. It was nice.
Oh,
You can get it back now.
You can actually see, Reiner, there is like another narrowing in the corridor, and there's like another elevated slab, and there's grooves along the walls in that little section there.
Can I see anything on the top part? Just looking from here.
No, it actually looks like just the two narrowings, no fancy anything, just a path down that way.
Well, we'll look at it when we come back.
Alright, so off we go.
Money.
Money. And then we enter
Okay.
the big void.
Yes. That's where the world ends. There's nothing more to it. So yeah, you exit the tomb, the grave of the blue. Quite fine, in fact. You're like not even winded. Just like came in, moved a couple rocks, and then are carrying a corpse now. Sure.
Made a man dance, sliced open his lover's neck.
That was probably the easiest job I've ever pulled off.
I agree. Perfect.
GG.
Okay, so yeah, you head back.
I say we should get our story straight, though. We should demand more money and pretend that this was a lot harder than it actually was.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
How about just make it realistic? How about Car, you punch him in the face?
Car is
There's
the
stress.
sun.
I'm too beautiful.
There's
can-
traces of the fight. Exactly, you're too
No,
beautiful to make
no.
it to sell the story. You know.
The thing is, we don't need to hurt each other because you're so goddamn ugly. We can just pretend that you've already
Yes,
been
but-
hit.
No, but he saw that before. He knows what I look like.
Well,
Feel like you need to make some effort. Look, Car is also a bit banged up. He's got the aspect of a warrior. You, on the other hand, you look perfectly fine.
well, because I'm a cleric, I heal myself. This is the story we will tell.
Still, Car, I think you should punch him.
I wouldn't.
Car punch.
No.
Well, if you're gonna punch him, then yeah, that's a punch.
Stop.
I
He's
already
too
punched
short.
you. Car punch. And then you can do your command.
Car is
Actually,
too short, right?
technically,
Like, too tall.
initiative in this case, because
Do you need
technically we're doing combat. Like I say, car punch, and then he's like, "Oh my god," So technically,
Okay,
initiative.
let's see what. What's your face? Hubbard, sure. Jesus.
Well,
Decides like okay, so the parge flies overhead because Car is not used to
Oh.
punching gnomes. What do you react to that command?
Oh,
Oh my god, okay, sure. Let's make an initiative thing. Oh look, it still has the Polish stuff. Okay.
Oh God, what is that? Devil's language. Get rid of it.
Ugh.
I did.
You followed this.
18. Okay, so this is the order. Reinor, there's punching going on. I think you kind of initiated it, so I'm not sure if you care.
I'm just trying to think what I can do.
Why is my name EY?
Because
I
that's
wanna-
what the
yeah,
character
I
is
wanna-
called.
I want
No,
to
it's
hold him
not.
down.
Maybe
You
it's
you want to
characters.
hold down car?
No,
Or
not
the
cow.
gnome?
You will.
Yeah, okay, so I have advantage on my hits.
So,
All right,
do
he's
I roll like
assisting.
athletics to hold him down?
Are you holding down or just assisting? Because holding down is grapple. And
I
then
am
those-
holding him down.
All
so he
right,
can't
that's
move.
athletics.
No, you
Absolute
need to grab. You
resistance.
would need to grapple him. So
Yeah,
make
so
make kind of grapple context.
yeah, that's
What is it?
You roll
Athletics.
athletics, and
Okay.
Q-Bard rolls athletics or acrobatics.
Shit. Ah,
GG.
shit.
All right, that does
You
nothing.
just lose.
Car.
Car punched. Car punched 11. Unless you want me to roll again.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I guess there was no surprise there. Okay, Q-Bard is now doing something. That's a good point.
Have I been punched?
No,
Do
you
you
have been
have
punched
11
at,
AC?
but
You have 11 AC or higher.
I have 12.
All right, I missed you.
Aren't
wait, you don't have
wearing
armor?
No, that is my armor.
No, I mean, as a cleric, you get some armor, like
Don't you?
actual.
Don't you have like
Normally have,
splint
like-
mail? Splint
At
mail
least
should
medium
be...
armor.
Yeah,
What? No, I.
Scale mail you would have.
or scale mail.
You should
Sure.
always have some armor
Or chain
as
mail,
a
depending
cleric.
of.
I have leather armor.
You can pick leather armor
What?
too.
Okay, well, sure.
Well, it still misses.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
Well, he casted command, didn't he?
Oh, that's his cast?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, what's your DC to beat?
It should be 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
I mean, can you do the actual cast? You press the info tab. There's a roll button as well. I mean, you can actually see the cast DC.
You think I prepared that much?
Only
No,
if
you
you
just
stick
press it.
the stuff.
You
I mean,
already
how
have
much
the
wisdom do you have? It's simple.
How much wisdom?
Yes. What's your wisdom?
16.
And it's 13
Plus-
DC.
Yeah.
Alright, so then it's wisdom save, was it?
Yes. Pass.
Oh God.
Reinor?
Alright.
I hold him down again.
Grapple,
Oh,
grapple.
attempt to.
Athletics.
Come here.
This fucking group.
If I had known you would be doing this, I wouldn't have bothered with the rest of the dungeon.
I mean, it's D&D or it's not D&D.
21 and a crit in damage.
So yeah, Hubert, you're being like fondled is not the right word, but like manhandled by Reinor here, and he draws too much of your attention, and you suddenly get clocked with like this vicious uppercut from like a crouching car. He'd like get down on his knees, and then he was like punch. It's-
Wait. Hold the fuck up.
Holy shit, not that hard.
you get slammed for
No,
5 damage.
No.
Damage
What
as
I
well.
mean is here, okay, like, you're saying that the 10-foot Goliath did an uppercut on the gnome.
Look, man, you got down. You got down.
How do I do that? I lie on the ground?
You yes, you got down on all fours, and then you sucker punched him. And you don't.
Uppercuts in the dome.
Wait, you do. Do you do D4 damage as an unarmed strike? Is this a Goliath thing?
Doesn't all do that? Or is
No,
it
it's
only-
one. It's 1 damage.
Oh, then it's 5 damage. My
Yeah.
bad. My
Yeah, Hubard, you take 5 damage from a Goliath uppercut.
fucking
How does he look? Is his nose bleeding? Is his face deformed?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy,
Yes.
feel free to describe that.
My precious face. What have you done?
Look, it will heal. You just need to maintain it until we see the elder, and then we're good.
Look, now you upset him.
Oh, let's go.
So, with a group that is half sobbing and half panting after the exercise, you you walk back to the village, and yeah, you're obviously like seeing coming, and some people like run out to intercept you. They see that you're only partially intact. Well, not you, the group, the pair that set out previously, and the husband is quite distraught about it. So they take the body from you and lead the guy away, and you are free to go to the elder on your own. And yeah, sure enough, sure enough, you like meet him at his hut. And I'm trying to think if I can do a Deckard Cain voice. Not really. Yeah, he thanks you.
Listen.
Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he thanks you for your. He thanks you for the service, the help, and he's he says that you have done a great service for the village, and he wishes he could pay you more. But there's only so much in terms of funds that the
Do you not see what happened to my beautiful face?
villagers can do. So yeah, he presents to you like this like little pouch, and, like pushes it, hands it into I guess Hubard's hand, and also produces these like 2 small red flasks, which he counts as healing potions, and he adds them on top because he deems that the reward was inappropriate for a just the monetary reward was inappropriate, and he gives you these things that were being saved for the darkest hour.
Look, I feel like there should be a risk compensation. Do you see what happened to my friend?
Oh, yes. Well, yes, he must have hurt.
Did more than hurt. I rubbed my bloody nose on his clothes. Look what happened to me.
Well, now you're making a scene. Yes, I am so sorry, but well, no, there isn't much we can do about this.
I mean, if you wanna take it this way, I guess we won't help you with the wizard that's still in there.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he
Do
just
that.
he just waves his hands. Oh, the wizard doesn't matter. It was just a traveler, a foolish one at that. Foolish.
Yes.
There's no.
And you really think he has nothing to do with what happened in there? Do
He's
you
dead.
want that type of man?
He's dead. No one comes
mean
back
it's
from
dead?
the. No one comes back from the grave of the blue. You are very
We
lucky
just
to.
did.
You are very lucky to have made it back.
Well, maybe he's very lucky too.
Countless have tried and nobody returned. For the
We
longest of
just
times.
did.
Until
We
you
just
did.
Nobody's car.
Until you did. I don't expect him to be alive, no.
Look, what
It's
if we
been-
bring him back to you? Then can we expect, you know, some kind of gratefulness?
I'm sorry, but no. We have no interest in that man. None. He was just a traveler. He didn't heed our warnings. Nothing. No. He does not matter to us. No.
I don't know what else to say to you. I do have a question though.
Out of character, out of character. But they came with the wizard for a reason. Hint, hint, he has money. Hint, hint. Party members with more than 5 intelligence. Come on now.
Well, you both can chime in at any moment. Yeah, I do have one question though. What does that mean? And I show him the letter with the one word that I don't remember.
Viridian.
Just that.
He shakes his head and says, I don't know. This is... No, none. I have... No. Nothing doesn't come to mind.
Can I insight check him?
Sure,
Because I smell bullshit.
sure. Give me the insight check.
Fucking hell.
Obvious. You can't tell, okay? It's been a long day now. Of traveling
hey.
and nothing happening, but still.
Hubert,
Hello.
do you think he's lying?
I do.
Do you know
Why would
for
I
sure?
lie to you, friends?
No, you can't hear me. I'm whispering to my friend, please.
Oh, now you're whispering.
No, I was whispering to Hubert to ask him for his insight. Insight.
Oh, inside here.
I'll let this slide this time. Far as you can tell now, he's not lying.
No, he's definitely lying.
Damn it. Well, ask him. I don't know. Do what you do with the other guy. You seem to have some kind of power. Ask him what happened. Ask him what's going on. He has this crazy tomb next to his village and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
People go
What?
missing all the time. People of his village and he doesn't care.
What's up with that? I ask. Why is there such a? Why haven't you done anything with this dangerous tomb?
There is nothing to be done. We just warn. It's far away. We just warn
I mean-
everyone to stay away.
What do you mean? Why don't you board it up? Why don't you collapse it? Why do you just let people go in there willy nilly?
We just offered to do something about it. And it's obviously not far away for your people to stay away since these two went in there.
Well, they were
Don't
lured
you
by
want to protect?
they were
don't
lured
you
by
want to
promises
protect
of
your
coin.
people?
And yes, but what can we do? We are but a small village.
Chaos.
We stay well away from that place, whatever it is. From all the tales that were told around this area, that place is cursed. You are to not come close
We
or
will do
risk
the job.
your life. Your life.
We will do the job. We will secure the place.
But,
All we ask for is fair compensation.
As there is no compensation we can give, really. We are but a poor village.
Is there nothing else that you can offer?
You're trying to smooth talk him into giving up whatever secrets he has, right?
Yes.
Give me a persuasion check. Oh, right. He thinks, and says, "Oh, maybe there is one thing, but first, you need to do the deed. Yes, you need to take care of that place. Make sure that no one else can enter it, and then we can talk about the reward."
You got it.
Fantastic.
And we walk out, and I nudge Hubert. Good call in there.
Thank you, and I hug your shin.
That's still creepy.
It's harder to walk when he's latched onto you like that.
Yeah, that
Oh.
doesn't help.
I keep forgetting, but all three of you mark inspiration. I should have given it like several times over this like session already. But all of you mark inspiration.
for getting punched in the face.
Let's call it overall performance instead.
Getting punched in the face can be inspiring sometimes.
So yeah,
It
party.
leads you to do stuff.
Party, what's your plan now? It's like early afternoon. There's still a lot of day ahead of you. What do you do?
Go back.
Back we go.
Really? I'm actually not sure what I expected. Okay,
Well,
so
how much is the travel time, you know?
you
It
spend
does
like
not matter.
like about an hour
Ours is
getting
done.
there. So
Oh yeah, then it's fine.
you are back
Go back
inside.
in.
There,
Yeah.
there, sure, gone. Fantastic.
For a second, I was like, is the guy coming with us?
No,
Like, what
no,
the
no,
fuck?
no. I'm reorganizing. There you go.
You're coming back in with us.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
back inside. Back inside. Oh, the torch went out, so I should probably do this.
Light magic.
Light him up.
Son.
I think you just need to say the magic word, Carl.
Car is the sun.
Wait, I have a perfect sound for it.
I don't know. He kind of punched me in the face.
Okay, it's no longer perfect.
Well,
Car has two fists. Car is sun.
I feel like he would punch you again if you don't do it. You know.
Oh dear.
What a healthy relationship you have got yourself into. Alright.
I'm just saying. All he wants is to have a bit of light.
There we
you
go.
know, the light that's not up there will be down here.
Car is the sun.
Yes.
No.
See, he likes you.
Yeah, I'm not sure I feel the same.
Well,
Okay,
Grown.
so yeah, keep walking, keep walking. It's opening up to like a slightly larger room ahead of you. You hear a bit of like an echo. And
Anything
stop.
worthwhile on the walls?
You get here and you notice some very important things here. So you note first off, you like walk inside,
Boy.
keep walking, and you see that there's like some of the slabs of stone that are like composing the floor have like a weird like symbol etched out into the middle of them. It's not something that the other ones do, like your usual slab has. They're just like solid smooth stone, but these have like a symbol etched out on them. So they're suspicious to you. That's the first thing you notice. And the second thing you notice is that there's these two cubes of like gelatinous mass just hanging out, sitting still at the edge of this room.
A big bad evil guy called Valmona behind them.
And it was such a shitty joke.
But she was... Never mind.
It was such a shitty joke. Yeah, what do you do?
I tell car not to work on the surfaces that are dangerous.
Oh, well, obviously, Reiner, you're the only
Nothing
person.
is dangerous for car. Car goes forward.
Okay, so Car, you didn't see those coming, but now that they advance forward, you see that there's like these two like large cubes converging on your location. They're kind of like you're just walking in happily, and then suddenly like your vision becomes a little like blurry and a little like warped, and that's because this like blob of goop moves up on you and tries to eat you.
Oh my god, we're dead.
Oh no, car!
Now that you can see it, let's see what happens. Give me a dexterity save. Yes, dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
That's
Car
a-
is lucky.
That's a success. Okay, you can be pushed either 5 feet back or to the side. Choose where you're pushed.
Let's see. We have a cleric. And we have a ranger. Backwards. YOLO.
Okay. Okay, how much movement does this thing have? Okay, enough. Okay, so it tries to advance a little forward.
They will not get initiative now.
Probably. Hold on.
I wanna shoot it before it moves.
Ah, there you go. That's a better approximation of the cubes. Okay, give me initiative then. Ooh la la! Look at this roll. I'm good at this game. I like how they go first.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
They
No,
have
they don't.
they have even initiative, which means we resolve this problem on our own, and I'll give it to you. You go first.
Yeah. All right. Car smash.
I'm not even surprised.
I mean, like, it's kind of like, yeah. Everything else would be kind of weird at this point. Actually, hold on. Actually, hold on. Never mind.
Shouldn't you
Going.
rage?
Okay, so you bonk him.
I'm a fighter. I'm not a barbarian.
Oh, I'm
You
not just a
deal
fighter.
damage to the ooze. Yes, totally. Yeah, you slam your warhammer into it, and like a chunk of the sludge like comes flying out, gets splatted on the wall. Cubes. Well, one cube can't really get to you because it's too large. And, well, the other is going to try to engulf Car again. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's see. Zeke.
You are either pushed 5 feet back, which can't really happen because there's people in the way, or 5 feet to the side.
Side?
Or you don't.
Why?
Or you don't move and get engulfed. It's up to you.
Oh,
I mean, this is the only spot I can go to, right? I mean, there's no other spot which is 5 feet.
Mm-hmm. Or you can get engulfed if you really want to.
No.
You sure?
sounds
Yeah.
nice.
Are you sure? Because those D6s here look really nice. Okay. So that was this one. And well, the other one is too large, so like it can't fit. It's like just trying to like slurp towards you, but it's stuck. Can't move forward. Reiner, it's your turn.
I Hunters mark the first one and then shoot my longbow.
Love the
Oh,
fact
that's
that,
the wrong
we have
one.
these really big oozes and there's like a small alleyway, but you guys are fucking blocking it.
It's a problem for me.
Fangs!
I'm tiny.
Wait, what are you doing? Hold on.
I am Hunter
Too many things.
marking-
Too many things at once. Why did you cast two spells?
No, the other one was the wrong button because
Okay.
I missed. I fucked up the labels.
I'm assuming that. Let's see.
And the
okay.
damage, just ignore the damage in Hunter's marks. It's actually included in the
Which
macro.
one did you mark? The closest one, right?
Yeah, the closest one.
Sure, let's mark it like this. You do 16 damage, sure. You slam the arrow in, just like sinks in and starts dissolving, but you see like the ripple effect from the arrow like grow out and doesn't really like reform fully. So the cube definitely felt that.
Can I tell if it's taking damage or not?
Yep, definitely taking damage.
Okay, good. I kind of spread my legs so Hubert can move under them if he wants, since he's tiny.
Did you attack the first one?
No,
Mhm.
the closest one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Actually, I forgot one part because he had lost HP. I can have 1d8
Mhm.
from Colossus Slayer.
You wear it down further, sure. So, buddy, now it's time to shine.
Oh, I whack out my massive light crossbow.
Don't know what
Carry
to
on
say.
blocking the path. Take aim between Rhinor's gargantuan thighs and fire.
Hit. You do. Yeah, the bolt sinks in as well. It doesn't go as deep. Smaller
Okay, that felt
projectile.
weird.
Yeah.
There's a bit of like a wind down there, sure. Car.
While having it grappled, if I do a grapple action, can I do an action with the grapple on the same? Yeah, I can, can't I?
A grapple
push
is an
action.
attack.
Yeah, but if I do a successful grapple, then I can do like a push action on the same turn, right?
I don't think so, no, because you... no, you don't, because a grapple is a special attack. You only have one attack per turn. You could action surge and then do it, but not
Yeah.
just by with your normal turns.
Car smash.
Smash indeed. Sure, hit it.
Car
Cubes.
puts himself over here, and he's still unsure why everyone is blocking the fucking path.
Well, so the cube tries to engulf you again, so give me another dexterity save. The cube is hungry. Success. You are moved 5 feet.
Damn it! Let me out of here.
It's not like they're dangerous, you know?
It's not. Do you know how fucking dangerous these things are if they engulf you?
No.
Rhinor?
Okay, to put it in perspective, they can one-shot me if they actually engulf me. Move the fuck away!
Seeing
Fine.
Car just jump around like madly, I just like like he's a beast who wants to get out of a cage. I jump above Hubert and just take another shot.
Hit it. Whoa, okay, hit. You slam that thing pretty hard. Like it goes like, the arrow goes like straight through the, whatever it's called, the cube. Hubard. Yes, your turn.
I do the same as last turn.
Nice. You hit it. Hit the cube. The cube is hurt.
Is it not dead?
Not yet. Car.
Okay. You're fine.
Smash.
Hey, we moved away. I mean, you can't just jump on top of an open
You
season.
smash the cube. Yeah, it's like coming apart. You see that like it's like shaky wobbly, like kind of like moved jelly. Like yeah, like shoved jelly. But it's like still has enough like composure to like try and engulf you again. Like tries to roll over onto you.
I was just about to say a fucking. Can I go above him, like past him here? Like,
Explain. What do you mean
can
by
I go
him?
past the green dude in one turn?
Yes, you just can't stop on his tile.
Alright, in that case, attack of opportunity. Make it
Indeed.
roll.
Let's see if it hits. It has +4 to hit. Yes. It hits. Yeah, it does acid damage in the amount of 9 damage. 9 acid damage you take on the retreat as like the pseudopods try to grab you and pull you in. Like, no, come back. And you run away. Okay, so now there's the cube's
Move from in
turn.
front of me. Go
Okay,
away.
so the thing about them
Can't see
is
shit.
they can. Oops, I pressed something and something happened. Okay, they can't fit quite easily through this like spice, but they can squeeze, and because of that, they can just barely get close enough to Hubbard, and they try to. The pseudopods lash out at Hubbard.
Oh shit.
They hit Hubbard, and Hubbard, you take 14 acid damage as the like wherever the pseudopods, there's like a ton of them, come into contact with you, you feel like this intense burning sensation as you feel like your parts of your flesh and the armor like peel away from you. Whatever this thing is made of, it's really caustic. And then the other ooze starts to move up, and it like rolls over this like tile here where Reiner, you notice that there's like a symbol underneath, right? Like on the tile, and you see that the symbol lights up and then explodes, and the cube takes like damage from this like explosion happening underneath it, and then it like gets in line because that's all it can do.
Well, now we know what the.
Yeah, it's smoldering and it smells pretty bad now, like burnt jelly. Reiner,
Well,
it's your turn.
I move back again. Can I still shoot if he's in the way?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
The gnome thing is huge, so just fire away.
You have advantage on this shot because it's squeezed. I think that's
Oh,
how
I
it
do.
works.
I mean,
Ah.
it's literally covering every little aspect of that entryway. So
That
Yeah,
is-
yeah, just fire straight at it. It's like probably gonna hit. Oops. All right. Yep.
Damn.
That goes straight through the thing, and the cube liquefies, and off she goes. Hubbard, it's your turn.
I transfer Hunter's mark to the other guy.
Okay. Situation may be a little bit dire considering I'm on 1 health.
might want to run back.
Shit.
Wait past me. Just
Can I run back and cast a spell?
Yes,
Yeah.
again.
I will get behind the sun and touch myself.
Sweet.
Oh,
Pretty gay. You press the wrong thing again. You press the info tab. Press the cost.
no, I don't think I set it up correctly. Give me a second.
No, you press the info thing.
Well, you can just roll
Oh.
manually.
I pressed cast spell. That's that. See?
Yeah, but you need to click what you want to show.
I think it's misconfigured a little.
At the bottom there is spell macro display options. You need to click
Oh,
healing and effect. If you
oh, right. Oh, that's it. There you go.
It's misconfigured. Okay.
just roll 1d8.
Roll 1d8 plus
Come
your
on!
plus your spell attack modifier.
Plus my what?
Spell attack modifier, which is
Wisdom.
proficiency
modifier.
bonus plus wisdom modifier.
And what's your cleric domain?
Oh, is it light? I mean healing.
What?
Yeah, life. So one thing at a time. Your spell attack modifier is a simple sum of your proficiency bonus and your wisdom modifier. On top of that bonus, clerics of the life domain, which is the default domain, the standard ones, they also get an extra healing bonus, which would be like +3, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
What
plus
domain are
3,
you?
plus 3.
Are you life?
I'll take that as a yes. This is also missing a
Yes.
+2 for the proficiency bonus, but regardless, it puts him back to full. Good job.
He has 20
Right.
HPs.
Yeah, no, plus what? 2, so I
Plus
got...
15. So if you had
Yeah,
1
so I have
HP, you are
16.
16.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you got hit before. I forgot already.
Yes.
Get punched by friendlies. It's fantastic.
You know,
Yeah, man.
Son.
sometimes you have to do stuff for a job that you don't particularly like.
Right. Car, it's your turn.
Car. Car.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Car
you.
throw. Bad.
You toss the javelin. Sure, it gets stuck in. It gets stuck in the cube. The cube of goop. Fantastic, good hit. And now the cube advances, and it gets starts squeezing through, and squeezes a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then it comes out on the other side, and that's all it can do.
Does it count as hard terrain for him? So easy slow him down?
Yeah, the cube was slowed down when it was squeezing through.
Run.
Reinor, it's your turn.
Has he taken damage?
A little bit.
Tiny bit.
Okay. It's fine, as long as it's not max else. I'm gonna shoot him with the longbow.
Actually, can't remember if I did you the
Oh
doctor
my
save.
God.
I wanna shoot. I have to
Yeah,
roll the stuff again.
Oh my
Another
God, you're
3D,
gonna do a lot of
2d8
damage.
plus d6. Let's go. That is dirty. That is so dirty.
Did I fix it? I did.
Nice. 27 damage. Nice, okay. Alright, that actually makes me put this marker on it. You can't see the marker, but it's... yeah, you mess it up with that shot, to nobody's surprise, I think.
I'm not sure what you tried to do with the healing thing, but I'm gonna
No, I
say
was
it's
testing.
wrong. Okay.
No, the healing is right.
Looks good.
1d8 plus 3 plus 3 plus
No,
2
no, there's
plus
one-
floor roll.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
The
Yeah,
Plus
floor
what?
thing is the modifier based on its characteristics.
it's already
which means
doing
that
the plus
it's
3
too
at
many.
the end. So
Yeah.
there's
So-
1 plus 3 too many.
So just get rid of 1 plus 3.
Yes, and then it will be good.
Okay.
That's
so-
good. Hubard, it's your turn. The cube is still encroaching towards you.
I face him down with gnomish rage.
Uh-huh.
Kills run.
Yep, you hit. It's really easy to hit a moving blob of jelly like this. So, easy hits all around.
Not dead?
Not dead.
Oh! Please move! Don't want you to stand in front.
Get out of there!
Maybe I will.
I mean, you're free to stay. I mean, I will watch
Car.
the gnome be a little liquefied jello. I mean, that works. Car throws another javelin because Car does not like this thing. Whee-oo!
You hit.
Don't you get any plus to the javelins?
Yeah, you're getting plus your strength.
Oh yeah, I'm doing fucking dexterity throws. It's a +4 then.
Okay, so I'll add another 4 for the previous hit, and this one is -5 in this case. Yeah, sure. You're chunking it. It's your turn, yes. Dirty play. Okay, so it advances, gets stuck. Reinhard,
Shoot him again.
the cube like can't fit through this little slit here. Jeez, dude, only 17 damage. What happened to you? Getting old or something?
I was distracted by a car's strong body.
Alright, man. Alright, calm down here. It's like there's children in the audience. Hubard, it's your turn.
He's still not dead?
No.
Well, I move up forward. You know, because
What?
I hope you kill it this time.
no, because I ain't scared.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Good. Uh-huh.
You're an inspiration to us all.
Oh,
The wrong kind of inspiration, by the way.
why? It was all going so well. I hope I did this correctly. If not, feel free to laugh at me.
Oh, that's a lot of inflict.
So you go up to touch it.
It's
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
one
Yes,
step
that
closer
do.
then.
Yeah, good point.
The spell description is wrong, but that's fine.
Well, fuck me then.
I think it just does damage if you touch it, so you need to roll an attack. See if you can touch
It's an
it.
attack roll.
Yeah.
Is that just a d20? No.
It's a start.
D20 plus dexterity or strength, depending on what you prefer.
No. It's attack modifier.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a melee spell attack.
So is that plus strength? Is it?
No, it's a plus your spell modifier. Whatever that is.
+3.
Plus 2. What? Isn't it
That's
2?
3. It was 3. It's 3.
Imprisonment.
2 was the light domain.
Oh,
This
yes.
spell is like literally 2 sentences. Make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 damage.
It's also +2 because of your proficiency.
Yes, that's a hit. Okay, so what does it look exactly when you inflict wounds and destroy this cube?
It looks like an egg that's been put on a pan that's way too hot. It bubbles and gurgles and spits and flips and then turns into like a dry jellyfish and evaporates.
And that's that, folks. The cubes are gone.
Not to shit on your fun, but it's the 5th level 1 spell you cast.
I did what?
Yeah, you
3
did.
command +1 healing word or wound or
You
cure.
can't cast this mana.
Plus,
You don't
Inflict
have this
would-
spell.
that's fine. You can cast it level 2 if you want.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh no, you're right.
That
Yeah,
is
it
true.
did even more damage, but the level 2 is low.
So what
It's
do you
dead.
do?
It's too late. It's dead.
So, okay, so did you use the second level slot?
Yeah, he doesn't have any choice
Okay.
otherwise. He's
Okay.
literally touching the jelly if he wants that again.
It's gone. Then sure, just
Hooray.
mark off that spell.
Now, I don't remember in standard rules, do spellcasters get back their spell on a long or short rest?
Wizards get arcane recovery on a short rest, but normally spells get recovered after a long rest.
Arcane recover. What?
It's a feature that gives.
Doesn't matter.
It's a feature that gets them some spells back after a short rest, but normally you
Alright.
regain
Only
spells
for
after
wizards.
long. Yeah.
Alright, so these cubes, were they completely translucent or did they have shit in them?
Yeah, basically just blobs of jelly. Pretty hard to spot unless you knew they were there.
Right,
Yes,
so I pick up my javelins, I guess, but like the party. Do you guys need to rest?
I don't. I need to
Yes.
pick up my arrows.
Oh, can I pick up my bolts?
Okay.
Half of them, rounded down.
Right down.
I mean, I'm not sure how well bolts handle acid, but you know.
Nah, man, they're fine. My arrows look
This
perfect.
is
just
not that
like my
strong
face.
of an acid. It's more like a digestive system thing. Not like, melt everything type of deal. That's a
So
higher
is the
level ooze.
floor just covered in blob now.
Pretty much.
It's all sticky. Ah,
And wet.
disgusting.
My favorite.
Well, you did that.
Well, I prefer them on the
So
floor.
there's goop on the floor?
There is goop on the floor.
I want to lick it.
It tastes odd. I think it's the safest way to put it. It's not a pleasant taste. It's like burns your tongue. It kind of feels as if you had heartburn, but up here instead. And
Shouldn't do that.
Well, I am a scholar, so I
Yeah.
have to find these things out.
it has this sour metallic taste to it.
That's
Okay, I note
courageous.
that down, and I want to rub a little bit in my eyes.
That cannot be.
So there's a guy puking and the other one rubbing jelly into his eyes. What the fuck?
I need to clarify. Are you rubbing it into your eyes or onto your eyelids?
Please
No,
don't say.
it's
No.
into my eyes.
No.
Oh, he's gonna go blind.
Give
Can
me
I-
a
can I
Constitution
see
saving throw.
Do I have time
It's-
to stop him? Can we roll initiative or something so I can
It's
stop him?
it's for science.
Yes, well, can I try to stop him?
Yes.
Roll forces, I guess.
A grapple check, yes.
I'm puking, so that's what's happening.
Oh, fucking hell.
God.
Oh.
Why are you doing this?
I got a roll, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta contest it.
Isn't it athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Whichever you
whatever
prefer.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why do you want to
Look,
be
man.
blind?
Knees.
It's a little bit. It's for science. I need to know the effects.
You have,
You're a little bit blind.
Ryder has spaghetti arms and can't really do anything about the situation that's happening. So, just Hubert muscles past his weak resistance and tries to apply some of the ooze to his eyes. Holy shit, that was a bad idea. This burns and stings and itches like hell. You instantly regret it and start like shake. Your eyes start watering. You shake your head, like try to rub the rest of it off instead of in. Yeah, you wind up taking a little bit of eye damage. Yeah, you take 5 damage from the ooze reacting with your eyeballs, and it's kind of difficult to see anything. Everything is like foggy. And Carr is losing the contents of his own stomach off to the side.
Well, there you go. Science achieved.
Well, do you want to science cast puke while you're at it? Or have you done that before?
Say what? Didn't hear that sentence.
I
That was the
said,
perfect response.
I told Hubert, I asked Hubert if he wants to science your puke as well, or if he's done it before.
Cars is like turning around in disgust.
I mean, I can.
Yes, but
takes,
you
like-
don't have to, is my point.
Car takes like a lot of steps back.
Yeah, I also can.
He considers his party members.
What's a good cure for sickness?
Sickness of the mind, you mean?
It depends what sickness we're talking about, because there's no panaceum for everything.
Well, medicine, right? If he's just puking, surely I should know something.
You don't have any like suitable herbs on site. The most instant treatment is to give lots of fluids and ensure people don't eat anything hard to digest.
Absolutely bullshit. Wrong. Okay, everything you just said was wrong.
Okay.
The
so-
cure
Yes.
is a kiss. It's a kiss, and I go to kiss the sun.
That's a religious
know,
thing somewhere.
I want to point this out.
after you just fucking, like, put the acid in your mouth and tasted it.
Mhm.
Now you're trying
Yeah.
to go for a kiss.
Yeah.
Carr is readying his warhammer. He's not punching or pushing away. He's running his warhammer and his shield. He's like as ready as he can be.
I look at him just walking toward Cal, like, what the fuck is he doing now?
No, kissy then.
Something special.
Well, if Hubert is going for a kiss, then feel free to roll the hit. I don't know.
I absolutely am not.
No!
In which case, there's no need for initiative either. Okay. Ah, okay.
Going for the kiss initiative.
Look, man, love is war. Okay.
I need to rest.
Actually, wait. The dude is blind. He should have disadvantage.
No. He's not. He's not blind. He can see well enough for this to work. That's what the concept was for.
Well, then we should rest if you need to rest.
I
Wait,
wanna
so it's
get
not
my,
going for the kiss?
I want to get my slots back.
Okay, so we're going for a rest now. You're not trying to kiss me anymore.
Oh, no way. You'll punch me again.
Okay, so where do you guys rest?
I mean,
I
outside.
think right here is just safe. Oh, you never know what could come outside, you know, at least here we're kind of safe.
I mean, we're near a village, aren't we?
Near-ish.
Okay. I mean, oh yeah, sure. Okay, we sleep here. YOLO.
I don't want to go back to that village, I don't like people there.
Right. So. All right.
That's a good response. Okay, so well, the most obvious thing that happens is that the sun goes out in like a matter of
I take
minutes.
a watch.
So
I don't walk outside.
yeah, but now, what I'm asking is, does Carr sit in darkness, or does Hubert keep renewing the spell?
Well, I have no.
I mean, he has to sleep. We have
No.
some kind of, like,
You don't need to
shit
sleep.
for-
You just need to chill.
Oh yeah, then I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
sleep.
yeah.
If you don't get anything for not sleeping.
Well,
I'm
you
not
still need to sleep regularly, but you don't need to sleep in the afternoon to get a long rest.
Oh,
All right.
How many of my spell slots do I get back?
Well, if you're waiting until like late night, then all of them, yeah.
Okay.
can't we just sleep now?
Yeah, we can.
And can you use cantrips unlimited?
How about we just chill and we sleep later, right? If we
You
need
can
to.
always use
I mean,
cantrips.
If we do a long rest now, we're just gonna end up continuing in the middle of the night, so we should just sleep now. Make it early morning tomorrow. I don't mind not sleeping. And I don't mind not taking a long rest.
You're
I
good
mean,
with
we
it.
can take a long rest without sleeping. That's the whole point.
That's
We
what
can
I'm
keep
saying.
going into the dungeon,
Yeah, but then
like,
it's the middle of the night. That's what I mean.
yeah, but like, okay, so a day has 24 hours. If we
Yes.
sleep, like, basically we have a lot of the day left.
If
We
we
don't
sleep
need to
8
sleep.
hours, then it's midnight or something, since we're in the afternoon.
It's a good approximation.
So if we sleep 8 hours, then we end up in the middle of the night. I mean,
Yeah,
if
but
we
we don't take exhaustion though, and we're inside of crypts. Like, it's dark either way.
It's true.
I mean,
up
okay,
to you.
sure.
I
we
don't need to
sleep, we
sleep, and I don't.
Okay,
I don't need to sleep, and I don't need to long rest. So up to you. I'm just gonna stay up.
okay. Well, the cleric needs a long rest, and I need hit points, so long rest.
Alright, so yeah, you chill out for a bit.
I'm just gonna continue examining the walls and the structure and stuff in the safe areas.
Okay, define safe areas. Where do you go?
Up to here, and all the way there.
I'm not sure where there is because I couldn't
Rubble.
see it.
Rubble.
Okay,
On
yeah.
the right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you So yeah, the night passes pretty much uneventfully. Nothing of note happens. Reiner, you take a look around the walls, kind of analyzing them carefully. You don't really come across anything of note. You need to roll for that. Hold on. Give me a perception check. With disadvantage though, because it's dark.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, it's actually dark, so it becomes dim light for you, which gives disadvantage on
Then
perception
I
checks.
would light a torch.
Sure, fair enough. Mark off a torch and just make a normal perception check.
I haven't been keeping track of torches, so
We haven't used any.
yep.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, again, these walls don't have anything in particular about them. They're just like largely featureless stone walls that support the structure, purely functional. No decoration, no trap, no nothing.
When just looking at the type from safe distance.
Wait, how far can you see here? Okay. Yeah, it just again, it looks like the slab in the narrowing is slightly elevated, and there are narrow like grooves in the walls that kind of indicate like something would like slide or like move up and down along those grooves.
Does it look like there's a way of disarming it, or just jump over it?
There is no mechanism that is exposed to your sight here. You could try maybe shoving something into the groove and see if that blocks it or whatever. But that's about it.
Okay. I sit in a corner and wait.
Okay, time passes. Blah, 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 blah. You finish up your long rest. Hubert, you feel your divine magic returning to you.
Does my health come back?
It does. You're back. You and Car are back to full HP. You take a deep breath. You're good to go.
Okay, well, the most important thing to do, obviously, is cast light.
Yep.
Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
You're back to being the sun. Congratulations.
You no longer sit in darkness.
I have dark vision
Sure.
anyway.
I am the
Who
sun.
cares? Yes. Yes,
After you, son.
Yeah, off you go. Off you go, son. Oh my god. He's growing up so fast.
Right.
Pick up my javelins. Actually, did I do it already? Either way.
I
pick
believe
them
you
up.
did.
I haven't.
So you walk into
Yeah.
this room and you notice that there's more like symbols, like sigils drawn on certain places. I'll remove this for clarity. Strewn around this room, and you see that this is like an actual grave type of deal. There's coffins lined up in those like little nooks, kind of sticking out a little to the left, to the right, and on this elevated like platform to which a couple steps lead, there are two more coffins kind of placed in a place of importance above others. You don't see any more cubes.
I knock an arrow.
You knock at the arrow, it doesn't really do anything.
No, I knock an arrow.
You notch an arrow.
Notch.
Yes, like that guy from Minecraft.
I go up and I touch.
The stone is cold to the touch and a little rough.
Mm. Can car open these bad boys up? Let's see what's inside.
Right, Carr swings his warhammer with all his might.
So you break it in instead, and yeah, you.
I mean,
the,
Carr takes it, open it. Carr opens
yeah,
it.
the lid cracks in two, And now it's easier to remove the pieces, right? So you kind of like shove one out of the way, and yeah, inside there are like mummified remains of a person. Nothing particular about them. There's just like a mummy lying there.
How dead are they?
On a scale of 1 to dead,
Yeah.
they're like pretty fucking dead.
Can I tell from their bones how they died? Any wounds, any markings?
Oh, that's a thing you could look for. No, you don't find any wounds or anything that would indicate like a violent death. You can't like fully gauge it because, well, again, it's a mummified corpse, so it's like been prepared with organs removed, etc. But you don't see any like big acute damage.
I rip off its head.
Just like that. I mean,
You start tugging and pulling and trying to separate it, but well, you need. Do you have any cutting utensil to help you with this process?
I have a mace.
No, it's not like a cutting thing.
It certainly is. Spiky.
why don't you ask the sun to do it for you?
Yes.
I actually have a hand axe, I guess, but
Uh,
Car doesn't
Just
really
pull
like
out,
to touch
you're strong.
sticky corpses. No, Car doesn't want to pull in the yucky corpses.
well, I want this damn head. Can I just keep pulling on it? I mean, it's bone, for Christ's sake.
I have,
you know.
I have a long sword,
It's
not a long
withered
sword,
away.
a short sword actually, if you want.
Give me like a athletics check. See if you can tear it off like that. It's more difficult than just cutting it. So
I
give me a
walk up
check.
to him, wait, don't touch it, here, just use this short sword.
Yep. Okay.
Well, no, you tug and try and pull, but after a while, you just like can't pull it off. So the logical solution is to use the short sword.
Okay.
If you insist on getting ahead.
First, maybe you could tell us what they died from. We're not all as wise as you.
Okay. Well, with my expertise in doctorismness, I can tell that this person died from death.
I understand.
A tragic
Are
circumstance.
you serious? Just tell me what they died from. I'm not that stupid. I mean, maybe Kara is, but I'm not.
I say, well, I imagine that they died from a lack of oxygen.
Oh, you mean they were suffocated?
I turn around with the head in my hand. I point.
Yeah,
I
gross.
think I refreshed roll 20. Oops.
I point at Rhino. And I say, hold on.
To be or
say-
not to be?
Kiss.
Wait, to who?
Bring it. Bring it, motherfucker.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck!
That's a fail. So, I think I turned on the wrong camera. Oh,
Jesus Christ. It's so fucked up.
that's fine. So yeah, there's not much. Well, you really don't want to, but you're being pulled in to kiss this old decrepit mummy head. It's like brown, ugly, like teeth missing, mouth slightly open. You know this is wrong. You can't really resist it, so you go for this beautiful smoochie.
That's disgusting. What did you do to me?
It's for science. How did it taste?
Horrible! This looked like dead rotten meat. Don't. Can't stand
Okay.
it.
I say thank you very much for helping me with my studies.
I take a gulp of water from my water skin and spit it on the ground at his feet.
I keep the
It's
head.
just nasty.
Right, sure.
Okay, now I turn and ask, what are we doing here again?
Oh my
I
god.
believe we are looking for a wizard.
No, I mean in this room. I mean,
Oh, in this room, I don't know. I mean, there is no wizard in it, so
no, it was a little weird that he kissed the head. I mean, that kind of grossed me out. I don't know why he did that.
come on, you know exactly. Look, now Carl is gonna believe you, and he won't let it go for
mean-
for the next like 10 days. It's gonna be annoying.
I mean, I'm a little shocked about why he did that, but hey, each to their own. I ask Car to smash every single coffin.
Even
Smash it,
number
smash
and car is in a good mood. Car does not smash.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm.
He tries something like I wouldn't like force Car into doing something because
Just waiting
whenever
for
Car
it.
is done doing that thing, Car is not gonna be forced to do anything anymore. Would be a
Just
bad
waiting
idea.
for it.
Smash.
Roll a wisdom save. Pass.
Uh-oh.
Get fucked.
I just go over here, look at this one.
Car
Oh.
picks up the little gnome. Hey, come back here. Athletics.
Oh my god.
See you later, idiot.
Do your roll.
See you later, idiot. You ain't get. Oh.
Car lobs the gnome across the room into the coffin.
It's a bit of a toss. Sure, like you tumble to like bang your head a little against the stone. Shake yourself a little. You're on the ground. You're still here. You upset the big guy.
I don't know what you expected to happen.
You do that again, I say. No more light for you.
Oh shit, now it's real.
And Car sits down and ponders deeply.
I think you can call off the light, like on a whim. Just say that you cancel it, and then it gets dark.
I mean, we'll see what his response is.
He just sat down.
It's good. That means he's thinking.
I don't think that works with him. Look, there's clearly nothing here. I mean, except corpses, obviously.
There was another path, right?
Yes, we should go there.
Let's.
Have we actually looked in all of the coffins, or just this two?
No, well, they're
Just one.
not. They won't get open.
Just one.
Because
Okay.
somebody won't smashy.
Ah, well, if he doesn't want to. I say we just go the next way. See if we can find that damn wizard. Maybe.
I mean, can't you guys
maybe
just
one of-
push open the lids? I mean,
I'm tiny.
I thought you tried.
No.
I'm tiny. What am I gonna
No,
do?
he was just like, smash this for me. Like,
Okay,
he
fine. I'm
never
gonna
actually
try
tried
to open
opening a
them.
single lid.
I take out my 2 short swords, and look for traps, and open it.
Give me a perception check. You don't really pick up on anything in particular, nothing that would indicate a trap to you. So you instead heave and push the lid a little. It's pretty heavy, but yeah, it comes off, and yeah, you peek inside, you let out the smell of like decay and old, just old. You look inside, and there's like a desiccated corpse inside. Still kind of lying, arms crossed, skull kind of happy.
I look at Radar and say, "Don't kiss it now."
You better shut up.
Yeah, okay.
You don't want me angry.
No.
Can one shot you if he tries.
Does he look like he could be a wizard? And are there any names on the?
No, there's no nameplate or anything of the sort. And, well, you can't really tell because there's no distinguishing features. It's actually just a corpse, like an old desiccated corpse. One thing that would indicate that it's not the wizard is that the wizard was supposed to be here several days ago, and, well, it takes a while to let yourself go to this stage, right?
Fair enough. Next, same strategy.
Okay, basically you go around the room and keep opening the coffins, and you are greeted to the same thing. Just a body lying in there.
Well, unless you want bodies, there's nothing here.
That piques my interest.
What? What do you mean it piques your interest? What does?
Nothing. I have
Maybe-
nothing.
Maybe you can pick me up, put me inside one of the coffins, and close the lid for a bit.
Why would I want to do that?
For science?
You and your science every time. You know, I don't like it.
Is that a no?
Yes, it's a no. Just ask Carl. And we don't have time for this.
Car, can you pick me up, put me in a coffin, and close the lid for a bit?
I grin and do as he says.
It gets dark pretty quickly. I don't know how superstitious Hubard is at this point. I think not at all, but I'm not sure.
Not really, no.
Well, party, you
Man of science.
just locked your cleric into a coffin. What are you doing?
I didn't do nothing. I am waiting about 1 minute.
Yeah, I need longer than a minute.
Well,
Or
after
sits down
1
on the
minute,
coffin lid.
I just knocked the hilt of my short sword on the coffin after 1 minute. Okay, get out. Let's go.
Blue!
What?
Blue!
Blue what?
No! No! Leave me!
Oh. No, let's go. Come on.
10 minutes!
What? 10 minutes?
10 minutes!
10 minutes. Yes. Fine. Just start walking around, just bored out of my mind,
Killing time, sure.
pacing around the room, dodging the runes. Damn it. It's science every time. It's science.
He's losing it. So yeah, time passes,
I
Hubert.
mean, are you not gonna, search other rooms? You might just want to leave me here for a bit.
Yes, a bit being 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm coming. Can I shoot arrow at stuff without losing them, or is it lost even when you don't shoot at mobs?
I think there's a fair chance they would break on impact, right? Because
Never mind.
you're putting in some power behind the shots, right?
I just start practicing my shots words. Doing some nice kung fu moves.
What is Car doing?
Car is sitting on the lid.
I hope he farts.
Well, I mean, this is it's not gonna come through.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
It has, for sure.
Yeah, I bang on the coffin again. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Get out, let's go. Carl, pick him up, let's go.
1 more minute.
No!
Move the lid and pick him up.
Ah. You are interrupting my science.
I think you've collected enough.
Ugh.
And now you smell terrible.
Well, at least I didn't kiss them.
I just walk off.
Where are you going?
Down the hole.
Sure.
Come on! Let's go. I shout.
You're not very captivating to the audience.
Who?
I mean, nobody followed Reiner.
Well, fuck this shit.
Pick him up. And
Yeah,
off we go.
Yeah, resist.
Off we go. Yeah, okay, go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I drag you along. Stupid no.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can't really even tell that there's like something wrong with the this passageway now that Car's light is gone, but you know that there's something there.
On the light?
Oh,
Well, now that you're back, you can yes. Now Reiner can see it again.
I mean, even in dim light, I can kind of tell where it is.
Yeah, but it's limited vision in comparison to like actually being in full bright light, right?
Being next to the sun.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Look, there is this car. Look, stop. This is a trap. No, don't look at me. Look at the trap. Look,
I was just about to say that. I was like, what?
look where I'm pointing at.
I look at the
Yes.
floor straight in front of me.
No, a bit further. Where it gets tighter. This.
I throw the mummified head onto the trap.
Would it trigger?
I guess you're right. The demonstration is better.
Would it trigger by this weight? I'm trying to figure that out.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna give it a roll to see if it triggers on just like a head. Let's say that 11 to 20 is good for you. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the head like slams in onto the slab, and you see that depresses a little, and you hear this quick like rumbling of stone, and suddenly like the ceiling like comes down and stops at about like 2 feet up with like a loud crash. There's like a tiny crawl space that you can fit under.
Well, that was a demonstration.
There was 2 traps.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Oh my god.
Just remove the head.
I take the head back.
Okay. Jump above.
Well,
Jump above.
Oh no no.
Jump?
This ceiling came down. There is a crawl
Isn't
space.
that
There is a crawl space between the floor and the part of the ceiling that came down.
Is it not
It's like a-
retracting when we remove the head?
No, it's a block of stone that's in
Oh.
position now.
Right,
So
but
the
we can
head's
climb
crushed?
over that, right?
What'd you say?
We can climb over that, right?
You can climb under it. There is a crawl space between the floor and the block that came down.
is
Right.
the head crushed or is it not?
No, no, no. The block stopped like 2 feet above the ground.
Ah, okay.
So
Oh, look,
nice.
it's almost your size.
I mean, I'll go first. Sure, I pick up the head and go first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, easy. Sure, let's do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, why don't you
Okay.
science it out,
So,
right?
Hubert, now that you're coming closer, you see that there is this like sort of weird like wall at the end of this corridor. It's like composed of like scales, kind of like yeah, it's a much more detailed doorway, not doorway, like wall that finishes out this corridor.
Okay, do I notice any trap?
Well, you're perfectly aware that there's another, like, one of those, like, elevated plate slabs and, like, grooves, right
well,
here, yes. Other than that, give me a perception check, you can look around.
I'm gonna pop the head on there.
And the same thing happens. Comes down and stops at about, like, 2 feet from the ground.
Okay.
Other than that, you don't see anything. Quite distracted by this thing.
I'll pick up the head and go over again.
Okay, so you're coming up on this door. No, it's not a door. It's like it's like a wall. Again, it's like a scaly wall. Now that car is coming closer with the light, you can see that it's like made of like these like varying shades of blue, like a blue scaled wall. Yeah, like limits this corridor.
I mean,
It's got like a little bit of like a shaping to it. Like it like protrudes forward a little at the top and a little at the bottom, and there's like a tiny little bit of indentation in the middle of it, roughly. Kind of an odd wall, really.
does anybody have any ideas?
I check for traps.
Where do you check for those traps?
The weird wall.
Okay, so you come up to the door and you like start like touchy feeling it, making sure there's nothing there. Give me a perception check. Okay, that 23 is quite overkill because like all 3 of you can tell what you're looking at, because as you're like patting this wall, making sure there's nothing funky here. There's like dent in the middle of it opens up. Like one pair of eyelids opens and then the other pair opens, and this like lizard eye is looking straight at you. At first, like surprised, and then focuses into this angry expression. And you
I
hear,
shoot it.
and before you do anything, you hear booming in your head. In your heads, you hear intruders. What are you doing here? And the head like rises up. So you get a brief glimpse. You can see like part of the mouth and its sharp fangs in inside of it, and the lower jaw, and then it like raises away from your vision. And then you hear this like loud crash, like bang, of like something striking stone very hard, and you like the whole place starts to shake. There's like some dirt falling from the ceiling, the usual, and then you hear like directly in your head like someone saying, "Ow, damn it, ow." What do you do?
I shoot an arrow through whatever hole he was looking
Hold
at
on,
me.
hold on. Let me show you what you're seeing. I think I remove this, and I remove this. Ah, there you go. Okay, so you can see across. You can see. You can look into this little pit. That's probably the best way of putting it. There is a bit of a pit. Here is one end, and here is the other.
So is there no more door?
No, there is a pit that you're like seeing into. It's like 20 feet wide. Like the ground drops in here somewhere. There's like a larger room. This is to indicate the drop, because the floor ends there and void starts, drops down. And it on the other side there is the continuation of the corridor after the pit ends. And yeah, this like large blue scaly lizardy thing is in there. What do you do?
I walk up. Do I see this lizardy thing?
Yeah,
An
yeah.
arrow.
So yeah, you see in its full glory. You see a blue dragon. This
Oh my god, Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, massive thing, like barn-sized monster, which is currently not attacking you, but like holding its front paws over its forehead, as if it like hit itself. It's like sitting in this like pit. There's like a 10-foot drop here, and the dragon is like kind of curled up in this tiny room, constrained.
I woke up and say, "Car is the sun."
Oh no.
Well, say something, Hubert.
Huh? Oh, okay. Light, huh? It's the first time I've seen that in a while. Hey, what are you doing here?
Is the dragon talking to us?
Yes, it's talking to you. You can hear it. It's not talking to you. It's like telepathically communicating with you. You can hear the words like echoing in your minds, like
Well,
completely
I'm gonna
skipping
go into
the
the
ears.
room. I'm getting close to this motherfucker.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
what's up?
okay, so you drop down into this like pit, because again, there's like a bit of a 10-foot drop, right?
Yeah, sure.
Which is huge for you.
You jump into the pit with the dragon.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not following.
You just did though. At least according to
wait,
the map.
this is the pit?
Yeah, the pit's.
Wait. Oh, the whole thing's pit. Okay,
Yes,
never mind.
this
I'm
is,
on
the whole thing is.
I chill here then. I chill here. I'm all good.
So yeah, Hubert, you jump in. What do you do?
I go up to the dragon and show him the mummified head. I just wiggle it around.
Where did you get that?
You have been down here a long time. Everyone has them.
The dragon nods a little.
It's common courtesy to show your head whilst meeting someone new for the first time.
Deception roll.
I think there's
But does
no.
it need it?
I think there's no need. No.
How long would it take me to go to the other room, pick one head, and come back?
A little while, probably like over a minute.
Oh, fuck it then.
But considering you don't have a head, there's no worries. We'll forego that formality. I ask, how did such a big creature get stuck in a place
Well,
like this?
it's a long and embarrassing story, to be honest. But this is this is something you could help me with. I would be most grateful
Oh,
if you could. Yeah.
I pat its snoot.
No, it's like high up. You can like try to like pat its toe or like paw
Yeah.
or something. Because his snout would be like 20 feet up in the air, like near the top of this
That's
like
true.
little like box of a room. Well, see, I am trapped here, and I can't get out. There is magic that's holding this box together, but I know that there is a control mechanism if you go that way. And he kind of moves his head towards the other side of the other entrance to this pit. So the left here. Now, if you could disable the magic, well, you would have a friend in me.
I ask if I can be placed inside of the dragon's mouth for a couple of minutes.
That's a very strange request.
I'm a scientist, and I need to note these things down. I would like to know what it's like to be, well, eaten by a dragon without actually being swallowed, you know?
The dragon looks over to the side where the other two are standing, and he's giving you this look of like, is he serious?
I just shrug. It's well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of what it does. He's actually serious about it. Just don't chew him up. I mean, if you don't mind, it will put him in a good mood and maybe just stop for a minute.
Give me a persuasion check, someone.
It's all yours, you bud.
Ah,
Never mind.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not my type.
I do take this the wrong way and say,
No.
listen,
Wait. Hubert.
listen.
It's okay. Listen, I have a better idea. How about we make a deal?
Oh, right. Okay, I won't enter your mouth. I'll enter your anus.
No, wait. Ah! Think you're pushing it too far. Why don't you let me talk to the dragon? I think
Okay, give me a
Okay.
grapple check. Give me a grapple
you
check.
may scare him.
Hubert, give me a grapple check.
Oh, God. Why?
Because the dragon is grappling you.
Oh, no.
That's a green
What is
dragon, hold on. Blue dragon. I need to find its strength.
Athletics, right?
Yes. Or acrobatics.
Probably 10,000.
Yeah, athletics.
That's pretty good. Oh god. I'm not sure if I can beat that.
Beat the dragon. YOLO. No versus dragon. No wins.
Yeah, the dragon is like... The dragon like tries to grab for you, but like reaches out too far and scrapes along the box, so it doesn't reach you, and like you scuttle away, and says,
Oh,
"Look,
This is athletics, though. This is not acrobatics. He's not
Oh.
scuttling away. He's winning in a strength battle.
oh right,
Well,
it
This
is
is
athletics."
This is the best part. Is winning against a dragon in drop strength.
Okay, so the dragon got a cramp, right? The dragon is like trying to grab at him, and when the dragon like spreads out its like fingers on its claw, like it suddenly like stops and like curls up a little, and then yeah, it sends like telepathically, it sends you like little waves of headache. And just says, ow, cramp. This is embarrassing.
yeah, don't you hate it when that happens? Look, I say we make a deal. My friend may be a little weird, but he is not bad.
I sit at the
It's
ledge
just
of the
awkward.
pits and I start laughing at the dragon.
Why don't we help you? And in exchange for help, you can give us something. First of all, I'd like to know if you've seen a wizard.
I would like to be put into your mouth.
Let's discuss that later.
So the dragon narrows its eyes at the Goliath's laughter, and instead shifts its gaze to Rhinor, and says, "No, I haven't seen anyone living, at least, in a while.
you seen a dead wizard?
I haven't seen anyone. That's more accurate. Listen, I have a deal for you as well. You go disable the mechanism in that further into the dungeon, and then I will owe you a favor. A dragon's favor is quite a thing. I'm sure you know.
Want to be put in your mouth? I pipe up again.
That's his favor. Sure.
Wait, is it one for each of us?
Well, if each of you were to help me.
Oh. That sounds interesting. Can you...
Car squints at the dragon. Trying to think.
I pull my hair back. Do you think you could do something about that scar?
Sir, what did it say?
I asked the dragon if he could do something about the scar if we completed this task.
You should ask for a better looking face.
That's what I'm doing.
Unless you want me to zap that off, you have to find yourself a wizard or something.
Yeah, I've been trying. It's not as easy as it seems, and, you know, maybe the one we're actually looking for, you know, maybe he could help us, but since you haven't seen him, it's really the only thing I'm interested in.
Well, if I come across something that changes your face, I will let you know. But it's not in here.
So it would be an IOU, basically. Just fly off into the distance, and I hope that you come to me at some point. I'm sorry, that doesn't seem like a very good deal for me.
Oh, we could arrange for contact details, I'm sure.
Car wants new armor.
Now that is an easy task.
Fancy armor.
Yeah, yes, of course.
How have you lived?
Blue fancy armor.
It's a question. Like, what have you been eating?
Mostly nothing. I'm a heavy sleeper, so I don't mind as much.
Okay. I mean, you're not gonna chomp on me when I come back, right?
That's literally what you're asking him to do. What
Yeah,
do
but
you
I don't want him
expect?
to. I don't want him to chew.
I'll be
Well, it's a pretty risky strategy. I mean,
I'll be honest with you, little gnome. You're a little too tiny to satiate my needs.
Okay.
hey, don't knock it until you try it.
Do not try gnome.
I shall judge by volume, if it's all the same to you, dear elf.
Elf. Well,
I mean, I don't care either way. Well,
Do
Yes,
we
let
have
us
a
get on with it.
deal?
yes, I suppose we do, since my friends are so keen on getting useless trinkets and some kind of weird research.
Blue armor.
And that seems pretty specific.
Blue is a very nice color.
It is. It is.
It is my favorite, actually. Here, let me help you get across. And the dragon kind of extends its like wings, kind of shifts itself a little, so shoves you bar the side, moves itself to the middle of this like box, and extends its wings and lets you kind of walk on them onto the other side.
That is impressive.
Hey man,
can
large wingspan.
I take a scale?
That would be violent. Let's put it that way.
Holy shit.
You can try to take a scale, yes, but they don't
would-
just come off. You would need to
No.
pry it off.
I would very much like a scale.
You say this to him?
Yes.
I think I can spare one.
Oh.
But your deal must come first.
I say nope. And take one.
It's not a matter of just taking of a living dragon. I mean,
No. You need to hit the dragon hard enough for a scale to come off.
are you trying to like rip it loose? I mean, you can attempt it, so to speak.
Yes, I'm trying to rip it off.
Yeah, that the dragon is probably not gonna even notice it. It's gonna be like, oh,
Okay.
a little bug on my shoulder.
Make an attack roll against the dragon. That's probably the most reasonable thing to do.
Well, he's not attacking with his weapons. Like, it's literally the hands.
Yeah.
He's trying to rip off a scale.
Make an attack roll.
Okay,
Don't
give me an athletics check then. Sure. Just like tugging and pulling.
It's gonna go great.
That's nowhere near enough to pull off a scale of a dragon.
Fine.
Give me. Let's make another grapple contest. So give me athletics or acrobatics. The dragon is crap to shit. It can't do anything.
You can do it, Mr. Gnome. You can do it.
No.
Oh!
So again, the dragon like reaches out, and this time again, like there's like this waves of pain coming in. But they distract the gnome as well, so it gets grabbed this time, and you can the dragon's like gives a deep sigh and says, "You're testing me, but I need your freeze help. So I will be nice." He puts you down at the top of the pit on the other side. I will be nice and let you move along.
Thank you.
But stop playing with me.
Look,
Okay.
as annoying as my friend may be, I think scale would be a good show of intentions, if you know what I mean. Something that tells us we can trust you.
My good intention is the fact that you are still breathing. Now,
I mean, oh, I could just leave.
you could try.
I never try anything.
The response doesn't even make sense.
It's not supposed to. Nope. Well, that's fine. You better be worth it. And I walk across him.
Yep, there's more corridor here. Now, I don't know what actually is there, but I will let you know if you actually make it.
So you're watching our back.
You could say so.
I don't feel safe. At all. Here we go. I look for traps.
Again, looking for traps is actually a very slow action because, well, an active perception check means that you spend like several minutes checking like an individual tile looking for traps there. For just actual looking for traps just as you're walking past, that's your passive perception. It handles that.
I am being very careful.
Well, that means it's going to take you like an hour to get into the to this
No,
like.
I mean, I am
corridor.
walking carefully by inspecting the surroundings without slowing beside.
Okay, your passive perception is 15. Just move along.
Okay, fine, Jesus.
Okay, so yeah, you're coming up on this like small room here. there is like this large. There's an archway. This 15-foot long archway in the stone that leads into a larger room, and in there it seems barren, at least from this narrow angle that you're seeing, but kind of sitting up opposite of the entrance you see like this like large roughly chiseled statue. Well, statue is probably not even accurate. It's like a roughly humanoid shape of like rock, just sitting down, like arms placed in the ground, and behind it there is a like a platform, like steps, and on it a pedestal, and on that pedestal there is this like blue crystal, like light blue crystal gives off a slight bit of like a small bit of light around it, illuminated. Yeah, that's
So
all
while
you see.
we're walking down the corridor, I want to ask Bird. Say, are the blue dragons are the good ones, right?
Well, not all of them.
Really? I don't think you should have told us before.
No. Again, is that my job?
Yes.
Oh.
Sure.
Party.
Oh my god.
Just
Car ignores conversation.
Car is the sun.
see, yeah, I agree with that. At least he knows his job. His job is to
Right,
be the
so-
sun.
Car, being the very, skeptical person of the last event, looks for slimes actively.
Give me a perception check.
positively.
And I
Yeah,
look
the
at
15
Arrow.
is the first one.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah, you look around, left, right, up, down, behind you. No, there's no slimes anywhere.
While he's doing that, I'm actively looking for traps since I saw that he stopped.
Yeah, you
So
can't see traps specifically, but you see that the ceiling here, that in this like part that you're standing, this narrow part that you're standing in, is segmented. There are like cracks, like they're like lines that are perpendicular to the corridor in there, which kind of indicates that again there's like separate blocks instead of like a full structure.
I point at the roof. Look.
Gasp.
Truly.
And then I knock an arrow in.
Look at the arrow with intent focus.
No, I knock an arrow.
Yes, and I am looking with intent focus at the arrow which you're knocking.
Oh, what? What? What?
He said, "Look!" Yeah,
and then I pointed at the roof.
We're not getting anywhere.
Well, seeing that you look at the arrow, I just facepalm and then just push your head up and point my finger at the roof. There are weird stuff on the roof, so be careful.
Car does not get it, but he walks forward.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
so again, what's the guy in front of us?
it's like it's roughly humanoid in shape, kind of like a thing made of rock, implanted firmly into the ground, like large. They're not really feet; they're kind of like stumps for feet and for arms, for hands, implanted into the ground, and it seems to like be looking down at the floor.
Car goes.
Hello, I am Car.
He is the sun.
He is.
Nothing really happens. Doesn't react. Just this echo going back to the dragon.
I go up and touch.
Okay, so you step past car, you get to here, and you see that the golem, not the golem, Jesus, it's not a golem, the statue kind of comes to life a little and rumbles a little and pulls the arms off the ground, like disconnects them firmly, and its eyes like
Now?
its eyes light up, just like light blue.
Wait, is it armless or did it move up its arms?
It pulls its arms off the ground,
Okay, because like, yeah.
and
Okay.
it starts take it. Yeah, it puts it in front of them, kind of like in a boxer stance, and gets ready to attack you. Roll initiative, everyone.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Where's my
Initiative always good.
Oh shit, that's high one.
-1. 9.
Yay!
Okay, Rhino, you go first. You can act.
Just give me a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna do ensnaring strike action. And shoot him with my longbow.
The Snake Strike is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any save against it?
Yes.
But is
13 strength.
okay. But do I save? Does the elemental save now, or does it have to use its action?
I think they can save now. Yeah.
It's important. It's an entire action.
The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines.
Okay, so it rolls. Hold on. It rolls d20 plus 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he can
It succeeds.
fly and free himself.
It succeeds, which means it does nothing, and it takes a little bit of damage. You're firing into solid rock with arrows. It doesn't really do much. Well, it does something, right? Chip away at it, but no, it's not a fleshy target, is what I'm getting at. It does minimal
Understand.
damage. Car, it's your turn. Yeah, like vines snap out from around the arrow, and the elemental just like raises its foot up and places it back down the vines, completely unaffecting him.
Alright, I run up and you can never guess. Smash.
No, you don't.
I miss.
It was a noble attempt. Okay. Hubard, your turn.
Well.
Yes.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
How we run up and
Try to inflict. Wow, that's a really impressive 3d10. You need to hit him though. You need to roll a hit.
oh my god, what is that again?
D20 plus your attack modifier. Which is what? Proficiency bonus plus wisdom modifier.
Alright. Okay. 3 plus 3. I remember.
3 plus 2. Regardless. That's
What are
not
you on
enough.
about? It's no, because I'm the
Your proficiency bonus is plus 2.
no, it's plus 3.
It's plus 2. It goes up at level 5. I'm sure.
What? No, because I'm the cleric, right?
No, that's only for
that's-
healing. It's
yeah.
different.
But regardless, this does not hit. So you try to grasp at the
Well, fuck.
elemental, but no, the spell just fizzles out. Doesn't do anything.
Oh dear, I'm right next to him.
Yes,
a-
you are.
Yes, you
Bad
are.
place to be.
The elemental goes, and because it does what elementals do best, and it applies its arm to what's your face? Car. It applies its fists to Car. One fist, two fist. Ha 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 ha. Doesn't. Reiner, it's your turn.
I cast Enter Mark on it, and longbow.
Longbow him. Let's go. That's a hit, and it does something. Sure, I'm not entirely sure,
Yes.
but yeah, you heard it. Yeah, that's a Car.
Car smash. Wow.
Well, Car actually does smash. Yeah, but well, the hammer against the elemental is not quite what you would expect. Yeah, you do a little bit of damage. Hubard, your turn.
Okay, let's just whack out the mace.
No, does not hit.
Okay then.
Let's see what the elemental applies fists to Car. One fist, one fist.
How?
Car, you get punched with the might of the earth. You take 14 bludgeoning damage as the fist slams into you.
Well then.
It's kind of like a battering ram slamming into your side.
2d8 plus 5. That's one hell of a hit.
Rhinor.
I'm gonna move back a little more, seeing how they're doing, and shoot him again.
You hit, sure. Damage. Absolutely. Car.
That's what I do.
Smash.
That is a smash. You hit him a little.
Car needs healing.
You have second wind.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Class second wind.
You use your bonus action to roll d10 plus fighter level hit points.
And 10 points.
Nice.
Actually, that's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yes. You can still action surge.
No, don't want to.
Hubard, it's your turn.
I will move back a smidgen.
If you move outside of its immediate area, you get an attack opportunity.
Okay.
Unless you disengage. Okay, so it slams. Maybe d20 first. It sees you backing away and throws its fist out for like a slap, like a rocky slap. And gnomes are tiny, dude. It just can't reach you.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, you hit. Like you fired a bolt and it like kind of glanced off of it, kind of went off somewhere. And now the elemental only has one target left, so it goes to punch Car. Once, twice. Punches once. Car, you take 19 bludgeoning damage as the battering ram of a fist connects again. Bong.
Eric!
Is it 2d8 plus 5
Yes, it's 2d8 plus 5.
for a single attack? Damn.
Yes, Car, you're fairly certain you have some broken ribs right now.
Eric!
Reiner.
Wait.
Stone's Endurance.
What's that do? No, seriously, I don't remember what it does. Use reaction. Okay, roll. Nice. So yeah, you only take 9 from that battering ram.
Yeah, only 15 hit points still though.
Yeah, you see it coming, and you steel yourself, and it sure slams into you, and like moves you a little, but you're ready. Doesn't have quite the same effect as it would have otherwise. Reinor's already like leaving, like waves at the dragon.
I'm playing to my strength and shooting again.
Miss. That flies wide.
Oh, yeah.
Car. And you're too far away. You almost hit the crystal instead of the elemental.
Yeah,
2 and a 3, Jesus. It's my depth perception, clearly.
I quickly shout at the gnome. Can this thing be frightened?
If you want to find out its stat line, you need to spend an action and roll a Arcana check or a history check.
Nah, never mind. Then. I'll just smash yellow. Smash.
No, it,
No
it
smash.
bounces off the rock without doing anything. It's like pretty hard to hurt a rock with a hammer. Heal Bard.
Heal me!
I'm sorry, someone's saying something?
Heal me!
Maybe the
What?
dragon is like still
I
cramping
can't
up.
hear!
Car needs healing.
No,
Just
seriously.
winking at the dragon in the meantime. Just, hey, how you doing?
It gives you the stone
Well.
face. Pun unintended.
Bad news is I kinda used up all my spell slots.
Level
Or-
one.
Oh,
Already.
level 2, you bastard.
What? My
You-
level 2?
You can you can use higher level spell slots to cast lower level spells. So you can cast a second level cure wounds, etc.
Or a potion, anything really. I mean, come on. We had 5 of those things. Who the fuck carried those?
2.
'Cause I didn't.
You
I
actually
said
only
2.
cast 3 spells.
I only have 3 level 1 slots, don't I?
Should be 4.
Should have 4.
Oh.
Level 3 is 4. Heal
Well
me.
then. Maybe I
4
can
level
do
1
something.
and 2 level.
I mean, it's
You
not
need
much.
You need to touch Car to do it, to cast the spell.
Go behind me. No, not.
Touchy.
Alright, cool. Melee range, whatever.
You regain 9 HP. Okay, L'Elemental does what it does best, so it applies fist to Car again. 1 fist, 2 fist. It applies 1 fist to Car. Car, you take 12 bludgeoning damage as the battering ram keeps connecting with you, kind of like pummeling you into the ground. Reinor.
Damn it.
Longbow.
I think that's it.
From the ranch.
I'll let you
Like a
know.
bitch.
Okay, yeah, you dink it. You're not using very effective weapons against the being of rock, so it takes a while. Car?
Using what we have.
Um. Mm. Let's see here. Draw that.
Save yourself.
Oh yeah, I got that. Right. I smash. Trying.
That's a hit. You crack it a little bit more. Hit. Hubard, it's your turn.
Move back a bit.
Well, that's going to incur an attack of opportunity if you try that.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't get hit, so it's okay.
Then it's a crit.
You get hit.
Oh god.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage as this like white sweep that's aimed at Car really, but you get caught in it and it like pushes you back. You take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
You mean it's aimed at Carl's legs?
Uh-huh, wow. You hit it. The elemental does what it does best. Once, twice. Doesn't, never mind. Reiner, it's your turn. Finally,
I do
Car,
what
you
I do
managed to like
best.
catch its rhythm and you parry the battering ram going into your side. Reiner, yeah. Yeah, that's a hit, sure. Yeah, you're it's kind of peppering it with arrows to little
Yep.
effect, but slowly but surely, maybe. There's like cracks forming. Car, it's your turn.
Whack.
No. No, it bounces off the carapace harmlessly. Hubard.
He die now.
No. Like the bolt just kind of like breaks on impact.
You know you have some cantrips who could do more damage, maybe.
I don't have great cantrips.
Elemental punches once, elemental punches twice. First hit does 16 damage.
Wait.
Oh wait, what am I waiting for?
Okay, it does 15 damage. I use a superiority dice. Which apparently failed miserably, because it became a 1, but whatever. Alright, it does 15 damage.
Oh, I see how it works. Okay, yeah, it does 15 bludgeoning damage. Okay, second hit does.
You're gonna hit again?
Yeah, it hit twice. It rolled a 26 and a 20. Second hit does 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm pretty far into death now because I was already down on the first hit, but alright.
Oh shit.
That, that means it.
permadeath, but
No,
yeah,
that means it crit you, because the first hit brings you down. Then you are knocked out, and then the second hit is on a incapacitated creature from 5 feet away, so it's an automatic crit. An automatic crit is 2 death saving throw failures. So, 2 fails. Mark that down. Reiner, it's your turn.
So who has the potions?
Wait. In what situations does inspiration get used?
You decide when you want to use it on a d20 roll.
Can I use it on the enemy stuff or only my own?
On your stuff. When you roll.
I
Which
see.
means you can get it on a death save, for example.
Alright.
Reiner, car just went down and you have a clear shot. For what good that is.
Who has the potions we got from the elder guy?
Well, one of you bitches, whoever it is, I hope you fucking put that shit into my throat like in 2 seconds.
Hubard was talking to him, so I'm assuming that Hubard has both.
Okay.
I have what?
That's all I need to know. It's not on me.
Give me a potion, you bastard!
I don't have one.
Potion for what?
The healing potions.
Potions we got from the elder to, heal him.
Oh, I did not pay attention to that part.
Actually, what
It's
happens
okay.
if you get healed and you're very far negative? Does it still like?
When you're
Automatically
no,
bad.
there's no negative
You're
hit
just at
points.
zero.
You drop down to 0 and then death saves start.
Alright.
You just keep shooting and hope it helps.
Stand there.
I know it helps. So gonna go down sooner or later.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. This time you actually heard it. Yeah, you can see that this slam actually did something. You can see the cracks forming from this one. He did like right in the core. The elemental did not take kindly. Car, I need you to make a death saving throw.
And he's dead.
You can declare inspiration before the roll. You have to declare it before the roll.
I'm definitely doing inspiration. Yes, I'm doing that. Well, I'm lucky I did that, and I hope I don't permadie. I permadie.
So yeah, Hubert, you have an excellent view of this. Car goes down, and well, he was hit one too many times in the head, right? But the elemental makes sure he gets hit one time too many, for sure this time, because the next hit, as Car is lying on the ground, it just pummels the fist into it, and there's like a squish, and the goop goes out all over the place. There's like a red splotch now. The elemental turns to you, takes a step towards you, and you see that the slab it was standing on depresses, rises up, and Reinor, there is this loud sound of stone rumbling against stone, and a block falls into place.
Where? Oh shit!
Here. The ceiling falls down, and you can no longer see what's happening inside. Hubard, you seem to have been cut off. What do you do?
Try.
It's a plan.
Christ.
Honestly, it's a plan.
So Raidos is like, not car's dead.
Car is dead. You can see his grey matter.
But I wanted to use spare the dying.
There's nothing to spare there.
All right, well, fuck him then. I'll take one of the potions. I apparently got. I was not paying attention. What's the roll for that?
If you want to drink a potion, 2d4 plus 2. You regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points. So, should be 9. Fairly certain. 9 hit points. Yes.
I mean, I might as well as an attack.
If you drink a potion, you use your action.
Okay. Then, how far can I move?
You can move 25 feet, I believe, as a gnome.
Okay, well then I run
Oh, maybe I should add the pressure plate as well. Hold on.
all the way down here.
Ah, there's like a pressure plate here. Okay, well, the elemental does what elementals do best. Really, it's like a refined golem. It punches once, hits you for 15 bludgeoning damage. Do I need to roll the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, it punches twice and hits you for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh dear.
Is that enough to bring you down?
It certainly is.
Okay. Reinor, you hear another, like, the sound of, like, another, like, the sound of stone, grinding in stone again, and something crashes. And it crashes down. What do you do?
I yell at the dragon, "Help me! My friends just got trapped!" Then I run to the stone that fell. I'm like one space off. I kind of yelled, "Are you in there? Are you still alive?" And I look at the.
You hear the sound of, like, stone, like, crushing flesh.
That doesn't sound good.
I
look at the stone that fell. Is there any kind of gaps? Anything that might indicate that I can push it, pull it?
You can see that there are gaps because obviously it, like, fell from the ceiling, right? So there's gaps to the left, the right, at the bottom. But if you try to, like, shove it, push it, no, it doesn't budge. The dragon says, "I wish I could help, but alas, I'm still stuck in this box." No, really, I wish.
You don't sound very convincing.
Can't help
My
it.
friends are dying. They're being crushed.
Can't help it. Hubert, give me the death saving throw. That's a success. The only problem is that the elemental gets to punch you twice now, and it's 2 crits. And 2 crits mean 4 failures, which means death. Yeah. Reiner, what do you do?
I start hacking at the stone with my 2 short swords.
Yeah, you hear another, like, crash of stone, like something falls back in there.
Oh no.
Okay, okay, so you spent some time, like, putting this thing down, trying to, like, break it open, and then you hear, like, the sound of, like, stone grinding against stone, like something, like, slowly getting moved, then something else, and then finally the last thing, the block that you have been hacking at, starts rising up as well.
I run.
And you see gore. It's probably the safest to say. The elemental has returned to its previous.
Fuck
Okay.
no.
The elemental has returned to its previous like resting position of like, you know, being propped up on all fours on this like slab, which is once again like depressed and even with the rest of the floor here. You see the car's brain is like outside the skull, or what's left of it, and you see like a pool of dark red like slowly encroaching from the left as well.
Oh no. Any of you alive? Well, shit. I shoot an arrow at it.
Am I alive?
Dead.
Does it look like it's still wounded?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Arrows are still sticking out of it.
Okay.
There's cracks
I
and stuff.
shoot it.
Should it?
Did
I
my
assume it still has Hunter's mark.
It should. Body, yes.
did it crit me?
Yeah, it auto crits you when you are incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, you hit it, and it gets off of the pressure plate again, and it comes down. The rock comes down again. Of course, I removed it, so it's gone. So believe me when I say it's there. There we go. And you lose sight of it.
Okay. Repeat the same.
There's nothing to repeat right now because okay. So take. We're still taking this one time in turn-based fashion because something is happening that you can't see, and I need precise measurement. Okay, so that's 30. Okay, so you hear that there's like a rumbling in the ground, as if like something was tunneling through the stone in your direction, coming from the north.
Oh shit, I start running.
All right, it's your turn, so feel free.
I ask the dragon to put me on the other side and tell him that the elemental is coming.
And
Now you can get him.
And it says, "Oh no, you're not going anywhere until I'm out of here."
Well, you're gonna be out of here if you kill him, and then I can free you. I'm not running. I'm just asking for your help, dragging him here so you can kill him and then free yourself. Don't
And
you want to be free?
It says, "I get out of here first, and you don't leave this place until that's done."
So you're not gonna help me kill the one thing that's holding you here, just on the off chance that I would run away. Just put me down in the pit so I can't get out and I'm with you. Then I can't run away and we can kill him.
Oh, I think you can jump down just fine. You don't need my help with
Oh.
that.
You do have a point. I jump down.
And you hide
Yeah.
somewhere off. All right. Okay, so now it's the
Get ready.
elemental. So let's see. Then
Is he rolling initiative or something? Being on the turns.
I'm sure I can give you. I don't remember its thing, but that's enough to put it above you because it has dexterity modifier for sure. 30. Yeah, you hear something.
Does it?
You hear something tunneling, and there's definitely a rumbling coming from directly underneath you.
From directly underneath me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I climb on top of you? Hey, we're allies, okay? I
Yeah.
want you out. I want you out because you promised me nice things. Despite what I said, I drive a hard bargain, that's what I do. But, I want you out, you want you out. All you have to do is help me defeat this one tiny thing for you. So, can I climb?
You hear it sigh into your mind and says, "Fine, get up here."
Thank you.
And
I
then
prepare to shoot at the elemental if he comes
Uh-huh.
out.
Yeah, and the elemental comes up, and before you get to shoot, the dragon unleashes a like a torrent of lightning, like from its mouth, like spews out this like electrical current, kind of bathes the entire corner of the pit in his lightning breath. That's probably the best way of putting it. And this thing needs to roll. Hold on. D20 minus 1, so it needs to roll a 20 to succeed. So close. So it takes. Let's see. It says it takes this much damage.
Yeah.
It's actually still standing.
Really? Then I shoot him.
No, wait. Does it? I can't remember if it has resistance to lightning. I think it doesn't. It might actually be just gone. Oh yeah, it's just gone. It's just gone. Yeah, it's absolutely
I
gone.
shoot him anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, you fire as the torrent of like lightning happens. It's like blinding white blue light show that denies you any sort of vision. But you fire blindly into it anyway. When the dragon finishes its lightning breath, there is like nothing left. There's just like a smoldering
My
pebbles
arrows.
left in the left at the in the corner of the pit.
That was truly impressive.
Is that all?
I believe it is. I mean, if it's not, I will just come back here, you know. Just drop me off and I'll go check out the room.
It tries to grapple you. Please
Yeah,
give
it's
me an athletics or acrobatics check.
I was just gonna jump off, but okay. Let's see.
Oh, it is up to 7.
Acrobatics it is.
This dragon has the biggest cramp
Is he,
streak in
like-
history. Okay, so it like goes to like
Do I have to resist? Is he trying? Do I feel like he's gonna be hostile to me, or
well, it's trying to grab you, like just like put you into its claw, right? So it's like trying to reaches out for you, and then it like again like you feel a headache, and the dragon like stumbles a little, and hisses angrily and says, "These cramps will be the end of me. Just go."
yeah, I know it. I know what it feels like. Yeah, I'm going. Just jumping off. Fine. So
There-
you said you knew. You said, do you know
Uh-huh.
what I have to look for to open your prison?
No, but when you open it, I will be able to see, hopefully.
Okay.
There is one slight problem, Reiner. You round the corner and the blocks are still there.
Oh shit. We have a problem. There are huge blocks blocking the way. I can't make it.
You can hear the loud exhalation of air through its nostrils, and says, "What do you mean you can't make it?"
Oh, what I meant is I will find a way, obviously.
That's what I thought.
Mhm. Can this way be, you know, do you happen to have a pickaxe, something?
No.
Well, it's gonna be pretty hard, but I can do it, easy. Just walk up to there. And,
Yes.
start hacking at it with my short swords. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you'll be very surprised when I say you're not making any progress on it.
No, but I'll keep at it.
For how long?
How long do I have left until I need to sleep?
Oh, you're in for a treat. Given that you slept like half an hour ago. Okay, so you spend the next few hours just hacking away at it. Nothing seems to be going on. You're making basically non-existent progress. And yeah, hours have passed and you realize there's no way you can make it through here with what you have on site. What do you do?
So, you know, if I came back here with a bike axe, would probably be much easier, because I've been at it for hours and it's not really moving. I can keep trying, or I can come back with a bike axe, maybe even some more people to help me. You know, I can even bring things to you.
Are
Is
you
there anything you would like?
are you honest in it, or are you just like, I need to get out of here and
Yes.
get away as fast as possible? Okay.
No, I'm honest.
Okay, so give me a persuasion check.
I'm honest because I needed to be honest to save my life.
15. All right. I think there is a very awkward moment of silence where the dragon just stares at you and you're sweating profusely, trying to not flinch. And eventually the dragon says, "Fine. Fine. Sure. Go. It's... I could already tell you couldn't get inside by all this hacking. Like steps
tried.
aside to the side of his like little box.
Can I jump across?
I think so. I don't remember the exact amount. The exact distance for a long jump, but 20 feet sounds like maybe not clearable, like fully clearable, but you can jump and probably like latch on. So, you know, like
Yeah.
get your arms on the other side and climb up. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I turn to the dragon. So is there anything you need to pick up for you? You know, something you'd like to eat? Hopefully not humanoids. That's kind of hard to procure.
It puts its like head close to the passageway, so that again you can only see its eye, and it says no. Just find a tool to get me out of this box.
Alright. I will. And I walk off. Crawl off, I guess.
Alright, so let's cut here and let's do this. Reiner leaves the Grave of the Blue, which is aptly called, I think you will agree. And what does he do?
I mean, I'm not even going back to the town at this point. Just walking off, looking for new companions, looking for new adventure, and leaving this place. Fuck this place.
So you did lie to the dragon.
Oh no, I was being honest at the moment.
So you did lie to the dragon. Okay. Whatever. It's a problem for another date. Okay. So that's it. You leave the place behind, and that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. You never came back to the village, so the villagers, of course, assumed. Well, it was obvious that it would have happened. They didn't listen. Shame it happened. Their fault.
And the myth continues.
And the dragon is left behind. Okay. Okay. Thank you for playing. This went on approximately twice as long as I had expected.
Reiner may at some point mention that there is a dragon trapped in some kind of mine, and that if someone wants to stream and get gifts, you know, all they have to do is bring a bike axe.
And every time you bring this story up, everyone is like, "I'm sorry, what now?"
And he would say, "Just tell the dragon Reiner sent you."
It's like, yeah, my party members, they died in that crypt. You know, there's a big dragon there. How about you go and bring it gifts for me?
I'm not going there personally, but how would you do it?
Yep.
Hey, look, some people are just looking for treasure and glory, you know. He's basically drunk when he tells the story, so most people will not believe him, but stupid people do. And, you know, hopefully they bring the dragon gifts. And they say that Reiner sent them. And, you know, one day maybe the dragon will be free and come for him.
Maybe.
Maybe one day.
One day.
So yeah, thank you for playing. This one shot is lasted until 5 in the morning, which
Yep.
is absurd,
It's
but
It's
it
gonna be
worked.
great tomorrow. Yep.
Sun has fallen.
It's going to be a fantastic day.
Great.
Thank you for playing. We'll try for the campaign after Christmas.
Another one shot. Another.
Yes, right
All
now.
the
Let's
one-shots.
go again, right?
Another one where you die. And I play a cheeky character that can snipe everyone.
Yeah.
Look, man, eventually I will devise a campaign where it's the backline that gets fucked while the frontline just walks home,
That would be the trick.
wondering what happened. I have nothing else to say. I'm going to sleep. Good
Yeah,
night.
me too. Oh,
Merry
Good night.
Christmas.
Oh, that's a good
yes,
thing.
yes, Merry Christmas.
To every one of you.